Yep.
So, recapping last session, you guys had headed off to Tatooine on an errand for Popra to seek out an antique lightsaber, as he put it, a gift for his son, Mika. And so you guys headed off to Tatooine and Dab's home planet, and begin your investigation of trying to find this. You found the shopkeeper that was supposed to make the transaction, but he decided to go the route of the highest bidder and sold it off to Gardula, aka Gardetto's the Hut, as she offered a higher bid for this unique item. He did have a second one, though, a matching pair of the pair that Cade, you picked up, and did find some interesting markings on that. Unfortunately, it didn't have a crystal inside of it, so it did not have, wasn't able to ignite. Further investigation led you to eventually getting to Jabba the Hutt, and finding out that Gardula is a bit of a gambler and likes to bet specifically on pod races. So Jabba, trying to woo her himself, found an opportunity in sponsoring you guys, giving you a pod to race, and then you approached Gardula and made a bet of winner takes the lightsaber. If not, R2 would be in the hands of this other hut. But after an intense race, R2 was able to come across the finish line victorious, and that's where we left off. So yeah, we come in, you guys, the race is completed, the other racers come in following up behind R2, and the crowd is definitely erupted in cheers for this droid. You know, most of the crowd is excited about this, but there are some purists to the sport that are probably a little annoyed that a droid of all types, one, was allowed to be in the race, and then two, won the race. So, but you guys all gather around R2 and celebrate the victory. And
where's my blue milk?
gotta go kiss the bricks.
Yeah.
All right. So, yeah, go ahead.
I didn't have anything substantial to say.
Okay. Well, then
nicely done, R2.
I feel like this is going to be an R2 and Rick's heavy episode.
Yeah.
So as you guys are just kind of crowding R2 and just celebrating the moment and whatnot, there is a little bit of a crowd that is gathered kind of in, you know, whatever pit row or whatever it would be called here on the small circuit, and it eventually departs. It parts, and there is a group of Gamorreans that lead this procession, and then behind it you see Gardula herself slithering amongst the crowd, behind her guards, surrounded by her guards, and comes forward to greet you and the rest of the racers. From another side, there's another parting of the crowds and another group of guards and whatnot, and Jabba as well has found his way down to the track to again come and talk with some of the racers. So, but Gardula gets up to you guys first, and you can tell she's very defeated. She just looks she's pretty aggravated, and she just calls out and says, Congratulations, droid. I can't quite believe that you of all could have bested my racers.
R2 wipes the blue milk from off of his optical sensor. Yes, it was an honor to race against your racer.
She says, "You have quite a talent behind the sticks. While I was joking about keeping you here as part of the deal if you lost, I could offer you some employment and you could become my full-time racer. I think it would definitely turn a lot of heads that you are the first droid pod racer, and with your abilities, we could make lots of money."
I'll get back to you on that. It sounds like a good backup plan if the adventuring stuff doesn't go well.
You mean when the rest of us die?
Yeah. when everyone else dies of old age or whatever else, I'll come back.
So she says, "Well, I do hope you consider this, as I think it would be quite the lucrative and beneficial arrangement between the two of us. Nonetheless, I do, as much as I regret this, I will hold to my wager." And she looks over and kind of waves her hand towards one of her guards, and Gamorrean steps forward, and he has a box, a wooden shallow box, and he brings it out to you and says, "A deal was a deal. The prize that you have won." And hands that over to whoever takes that.
Alright, I guess
or yeah, if you want to get it. Cool.
since I have hands, I guess I'll take the. I'll take the box, and then I'm gonna hand it to
HK grab it.
Cade. I keep forgetting about HK. But I'll take the box, I'll hand it to Cade, and I'll say, make sure this is what we were after.
I'll just open it up real quick. Does it look complete?
Yep, so you look inside, and it looks very similar to the one that you possess yourself.
I'll just nod to the group.
Alright.
Sweet.
So the guards kind of close in on Gardula, and she gives you guys a nod and says, "I'll be keeping an eye out and an ear out for you lot. It was a fun race, but I definitely won't forget losing out on that lightsaber." So. And then she kind of just turns away, and at this kind of she gets cut off by Jabba coming forward, and he just chimes in and says, "Oh, Gardula, now, leave these kids alone. They mean no harm. It was simply a fair race. Perhaps you'd like to come join me for some forget whatever they're called, the space turkeys."
Yeah.
Yeah, and Nash something, weren't they? And she definitely kind of lights up to this and says, and there's a borderline awkward exchange between the two of them, you know, almost like a flirting and whatever between them, and they just kind of head off. Jabba's droid counterpart that you had met with earlier comes over to the group and says that Jabba congratulates you on winning the race. There was some fine work. He also says that in appreciation for helping with his own personal endeavor with Gardula, that you may all keep the sponsorship money that he provided.
Oh damn! How much was that?
Hell yeah.
Probably more than I should give you, but I think it was like 25 grand.
I believe it was something like that.
Sounds right.
Yeah, so
Not bad.
some good ship upgrades or something if you guys need. So
Yeah.
so
Do
yeah.
we want to divvy that out, or do we want to keep it in like a group fund or something?
Let's divvy it out.
Dab was very fast.
Group fund.
That's fair. That's fair. Okay.
But
so
yeah, if we come up with a ship upgrade, I mean, we can all pay for it equally.
Was that what, five each?
$5,000 for each, assuming that the droids aren't going to get uppity about there being 2 of them.
It's fine.
You don't have to sound so dejected.
No, that's just how HK sounds always.
Oh, right. Yep. That's right. I'll take my money and go meat bags.
I will propose that the 4 of us who are taking $5,000 take 4,500 instead, and each chip in 500 to give R2 an extra $2,000 since he did win the race. But that's optional.
I think that's a good idea.
Oh yeah.
Considering I have no real need for credits.
I'll hold on to them
If Rix and Remy are cool, great. If not, that's okay.
So that's how much total?
You take 4,500, and then R2 will take the extra $2,000.
Okay, that works. I'm trying to figure out the math here on my sheet.
So yeah, 45 to everyone, and then R2 would get 6,500.
6.
Oh, you're right. Yep, because he doesn't. Yeah.
Yep.
Math.
No, 7. Way off. We're way off.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, 5
Because
plus.
5.
Yep. 5
yeah.
plus 2.
7.
Forgot that
7,000.
one.
And then we all look at R2 and we're like, you deserve it, buddy. Drink yourself crazy with oil.
Will do. I'm gonna try and get all this sand out of my circuits here.
Do we have, Todd, do we have any other adventure seeds at this point, or are we just on our own now?
Well,
we have the
We have
crystal.
the crystal.
yeah, the lightsaber crystal.
Yeah.
It's also good to
So
tell the droid, I guess, before he leaves that if Job ever needs any work done in the future, be sure to contact us.
Yeah, he the droid confirms or acknowledges that and says, "We think that I believe that the mighty Jabba would most definitely appreciate your services in the future. We will be in touch if such a thing does come forward."
So we're taking this thing back? Is that what we're doing now?
Yeah,
So-
that's probably for the best.
You guys, yeah. So, you know, Cade, you definitely know. I believe that you learned about the crystal in the one that the one you
Right.
just attained, and you know that they're matching pair, and I forget the shopkeeper's name, but he did give you somebody that you can
Name.
get in touch with if you want, that would help you potentially seek out some of those gems, those crystals.
That's right. I wrote that down somewhere.
So that was Teenan now. Put it in chat again. And Teenan is a Tunroth. Tunroth are a weird, almost like ET looking species, but known for their hunting and tracking survivalist skills.
Well, yeah, if we can hold off, we don't. I mean, it's early morning still, right? I mean, how long did the race take?
Yeah, like maybe half a
3
day
hours.
if that. Say it's, yeah, we'll call it noon.
Okay.
So yeah, you guys have plenty of time. I forget what was the trip out to Tatooine, like maybe 2 days, I thought it was.
Yeah, I think
it
so.
was 48 hours
Yeah.
or something on the
Okay,
chart.
so I mean you guys are pretty good on your timeline in that sense. So
All right. Well, if you guys don't mind, I'd like to see about finding one of these crystals and repairing this thing.
Sure.
Sure thing. It sounds like a fun time to me.
All right. Did that weapons merchant give us any idea where we could find this guy?
he did not. He just said, seek him out. But I would say that as a group, you guys are probably smart enough to know that at least a good place to start is generally in town, and then even more than that is a cantina. Generally,
Right.
that's a good place to start. As you did start to find that shopkeeper.
Right. Well, if at the very least, let's all go buy R2 a drink
Some oil.
of oil. Let's find out. Can we find a cantina that caters to droids? Is that even a thing?
It's kind of just like a maintenance shop.
I was gonna say, yeah, just like the starport.
You know that one episode where R2D2 like chills out and
Gets
steals a bunch of
pampered?
money so he can.
That's right. Yeah.
Goes to get pampered.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that.
R2 goes to the salon.
The Clone Wars is such a great show.
All right, so you guys just go into a cantina then?
Yeah, let's do that.
All right, so you guys head back. You get a ride back into Mos Espa proper from the racetrack and dropped off. And it doesn't take too long. You wander the streets a little bit. This time there's a bit more activity than before. I mean, it's getting to be, obviously it's noon, so it's getting pretty hot, but there's still plenty of activity here and there. You guys do find a cantina, and again, that dusty concrete-esque building structure, no door, just kind of an opening, but it's kind of dark from the inside, and you guys can hear I guess what would kind of be a lunch crowd, if you will, as you step in, and your eyes adjust from the bright sun outside, and there's a handful of patrons here at this time. There is a scruffy looking older male human behind the bar, just kind of wiping things down and chatting with a patron or two that are sitting at the bar. And then around that there are a few tables with a few people. You've got a couple Rhodians sitting together. There's few humans here and there, and then there's a booth in the corner, in a shadowy corner. A couple booths over there that have some dark figures that are tough to make out at first glance who or what they are as well. But
can Dab casually walk by their table as if he's lost and he's looking for his friends to get a better close look at them?
You sure can.
I do
Where's
that.
the refresher?
Yeah, where's the refresher, buddy?
So as you wander over that way, at the table, you're able to pick out a closer view, a Devaronian who's kind of slumped down. Typically, would be pretty noticeable you know, with the reddish skin and horns, but just he's kind of hunched over a little bit. And then there is a human sitting with him as well in the corner there. And are you going up and asking him about that?
Yeah, I'm gonna walk up to them and be like, "Hey guys, you know what the refresher is?"
So they just give you a weird glance, and the human just kind of points behind the bar over to. You can see there's just an opening that you can head back to that way, but they don't really say anything else.
Anything unusual looking about them, or particular that I noticed?
Give me a perception check. Not at first glance. You know, they're a little dusty and dirty, but what's typical here for most people in Tatooine. And you see that the Devaronian, you know, maybe in general would come off as somewhat of a confident type species, how they carry themselves, but this guy is a little nervy. You know, just puts you off a little bit, but there's nothing really else that raises any alarm.
All right, I'll just go back to the party and tell them it's probably nothing to worry about.
Okay.
Sweet.
You guys go find a seat. I'll grab us some drinks and see if I can't get some information out of the bartender.
Can I tell Cade, you know, puff up the fact that we're hanging out with R203, the greatest pod racer in Tatooine?
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
So yeah, I'll walk over there and over to the bar. And I'll say, "Can I get a round of drinks and a special one for my friend R203, who just won the what was the name of the race? Did it have a name?
Not really. It was on the Tabana circuit, but it
Okay.
yeah, it was just kind of like a pickup race. So
It just became the first droid to ever win a pod race on Tatooine."
the few people at the bar and the bartender himself as well, they just kind of all look up at you, and they have this like weird expression, and the bartender's just like, "You been drinking already? Ain't no droid ever done a pod race."
Show them the newspaper.
Does the newspaper exist? Please let it.
Also, does the newspaper get printed that fast?
Probably not.
You guys are
I'll
like,
You can try and abuse Dab Power's name, see if that does anything.
Well, shit, I thought I might have a data pad that I could have recorded something on. I definitely don't, though. Well, you just wait till the news comes in. I've also got Dab Powers over there. If that name means anything.
again, you know, you get a few more people that give a reaction to that, and the bartender just says that coward who just cheated in WrestleMania and then split. I already lost the voice. That's why I don't do voices. I can't remember them.
Ow! Jeez, tough crowd. How about I buy drinks? That'll make you happy?
We can do that.
Alright. Take 4 of whatever's best, and if you have anything for droids, 2 of that.
He goes behind the bar and grabs a few glasses, pours out looks like to be beer, just given the look and container size. A lighter in color, golden color liquid, and a little foamy at the top, and brings that over. And he says, "Here's some Twin Sun Lager. It's pretty good stuff. It'll be 4 credits for the round."
4 credits.
oil cans around back if your droid here needs to top off. He kind of says with a little bit of a chuckle, sarcastically.
All right. I'll put down 50 credits. And I'll say, I'm also looking for some information. I'm looking to find a... Oh, what's the name of his species? I'm so sorry.
Tunroth, I believe it's pronounced. Tunroth.
Okay, I'm looking for a Tunroth named Tinon Nal.
Oh, you going on a excursion?
Of sorts. I have need of his expertise.
I haven't seen Teenan around here today, but he sometimes stops in. But he motions to a table where there's a single human sitting. He says, but Neural over there, he might be able to help you out.
All right. Thank you very much. I'll take my tray of drinks back over to the party. It's a really tough crowd. No one cared about R2 and no one cared about Dab Powers.
Youch.
This place sucks, buddy.
Yeah, not the best locale. Gonna go talk to that human over there. He's supposed to know where this Tinon guy is.
Are you going over there by yourself? Is a group going?
Anyone want to come with?
I'll walk over.
I'll go with you just to make sure you're fine.
Thank you for the vote of confidence.
I'll stay at the
To
table and
protect
run
you,
my
buddy.
drink.
Yeah, no, that's what you meant. Yeah.
I like to
Alright.
observe my party making new friends at the bar.
All right. You're at the bar, you said, Rix?
No, so I'll be sitting at the table where we were still.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
So who's all with Rix then?
HK is R2 staying.
Okay, and then the other three are going to speak with Neural.
HK,
All right.
My droid bounty hunting buddy.
Yeah.
All right. So you three, Remy, Cade, and Dab, you head over to this table where a single individual is sitting. He is, just typical Tatooine fashion, but looks to be maybe a little bit more well off than general. It's a little bit cleaner. Seems that the fabrics and the style is a little bit more fancy than what you would see, but he's there. He's sipping a drink and looks up as you approach, and he says, "Can't overheard that you gentlemen are looking for Mr. Now."
Yeah, that's correct. We're looking for some crystals, and we were told that he could help.
Yeah, he'd probably be the right one to help you out with that. He should. I'm actually meeting him here shortly for a quick lunch and talk some other business. So if you guys have some time to wait around, I'm sure I could make an introduction.
That sounds good to me.
My name's Neural, by the way. Who do I have the pleasure of speaking with?
My name's Cade. This is Dab, and... Wait, who else came? Remy?
Yeah.
Dab and Remy. You might recognize Dab as the cannonball of Tatooine.
Says, "Oh, Mr. Powers, Mr. Powers, it's wonderful to see you back here. Did you come back for another event?"
I did, to see my little droid friend win the first pod race that the droid has ever won.
Oh, really? Do tell, do tell.
we take about 60 seconds to recant the whole story of R2 being entered and winning last night's event.
This morning's event.
This morning's event.
Yes. Yep. He Neural just kind of takes it all in. You can tell that he's definitely one to enjoy a good story like this, and says that is quite fantastic. A droid who pod races. I can only imagine the headlines now.
So you can see that we're in good company. My friend Cade here, we could use your help.
Yes, why certainly. I do believe that Mr. Now would be quite interested in helping your group out. Is it just you three?
Go ahead, Cade.
No, we got a couple more. Our droid friends over there.
Hey.
Does he spit on the floor when we say droids?
No, he doesn't. But he looks over at the table, and
Can HK just be awkwardly waving with one call?
Yeah. HK wave. Noticing.
So he looks at me and says, "Hi, droids. That other fellow, he doesn't really look like a droid."
That's right.
Very advanced.
Yeah. Well, he's with us as well.
Oh, so you see him.
I
Go ahead.
No, you're good. Go.
You see him kind of. It looks like he kind of looks up, maybe processing something in his head. He says, "All right, so there's about 6 of you, huh?"
Yeah.
Excellent, excellent. No, not at all. Mr. Na would. That's the perfect size for his excursions. Generally, he tries and seeks out a good, solid group. He really tries to provide a good experience as he takes his groups out.
Is this guy? Is this guy trying to size us up for like a slave auction or something? What's going on?
I mean, you can give me an insight check just to see.
I'm so good at
trying
these.
to pick up on him.
There you go.
Man, my thing is not scrolling up. Oh, there it goes. Okay.
There we go.
Solid.
We'll
there you go, Remy. Thank you.
All right. So, yeah, Cade, you're just kind of, he's a bit charming and charismatic, so you're just a little bit drawn into his ways and whatnot, and you just kind of maybe get a little excited at, about this adventure that you might go on. Remy, as you kind of sit back and just kind of listen in, man, a 23 and a 20, ridiculous. He sets you off a little bit. Like there's just something. It's a little peculiar. That he seems just how excited or interested he is in kind of your party size and whatnot, things like that. So he would kind of continue, and this would lead into some of that as well, Remy, that he would ask you guys about your specialties and what you do.
Well, I'm a Jedi, and Dab's obviously a.
I'm a barista. I make really good drinks.
Yep, that's what he's known for around here.
Listen, let's cut to the chase. If you need something done, we can do it. We're the guys that get stuff done.
Well, that's always good to know.
Your involvement of what your business is going to be with,
What was that? Business with what?
Business with Tinan.
Oh yes, no, I just I'm really just helping you guys out, helping to make this connection. As I said, him and I have our own personal business. Nothing that would relate to your guys' excursion, but I happen to be here. You happen to be looking for him, and I'm just simply helping to make the connection between the two of you.
Yep. He wants to eat us.
He wants to eat us.
So while this is
No,
going
not
on at
droid
the
flesh.
so while this is going on, Rix and the droids, you guys sitting at your table, kind of not other side of the room, but you know, there's definitely a few tables away. A figure approaches your table, and as you turn and look up, you see a Deveronian. That assuming that Dab had, you know, mentioned to you guys just who was in the corner, you make the assumption that this is that same Deveronian, and he comes over and just kind of gives you a head nod and head nod towards one of the open chairs, asking if he can sit down and join you.
Yeah, HK just motions down.
So he spins the chair around and kind of straddles it backwards and leans a little bit in on the table, kind of leans in close and says,
So you got detention.
"What's that?"
So you got detention.
He's so cool.
He says, "So you guys aren't from around here, huh? But sounds like you're looking for something."
You could say that, yeah.
Well, I've been known to guide a few groups or two to things that they're looking for. I could possibly help out.
Well, currently we're inquiring about another feller name of Tenon Nail. No.
Says, "Oh, Tina, no, he's such a hack. Yeah, trust me, he's gonna overcharge you. I'll cut you a deal. I'll definitely find what you guys need." See, he keeps like scratching his arm as he talks to you guys. He's just a little bit of a twitch.
Yeah.
Does he seem like he's juiced up on something?
You got in the Dab spice.
No, not necessarily. This is more of just of a quirk of maybe his personality or whatever.
He seems like a narcissist.
So what kind of things is it that you find?
Well, I find what you're looking for. I wouldn't be a very good guide if I didn't find what you're looking for. If you stick with now, you're going to be all about the experience. He's going to try and sell you on the adventure. I'll get you right to the point.
More down to brass tacks here, to Durasteel tacks.
So you have a lot of experience out in the wastelands.
There's a reaction that he gives to that, and he says he just kind of cuts off any expression or reaction. He says, like I said, you guys are looking for something, I can help you find it.
Okay, why don't you tell him what you're looking for?
Alright, well, we're looking for Durin fire crystals.
Cade, you're at the other table still.
Oh yeah.
That is
Well,
right.
then we'll say.
Yeah, no, Dab came back and was like, "Hey, come over here."
Okay. Okay.
This conversation happened while you guys were having your conversation.
All the low charisma people. Okay, I'll say. Yeah, we're looking for some fire crystals.
He thinks about it and he says, "Yeah, I think we could probably find some of those. I guess just have to do some digging."
All right. Well, let us confer with the rest of our group here. We'll get back to you.
And by the way, I don't think I caught your name.
This is my name's Grim.
Good to meet you, Grim. I'm R203. This is HK.
Probably the other way around, but
Yeah. Yeah.
Can R2 have like a cool racer name now that they won? Like R2 3 speed?
R2 3 speed.
R2 cool for school.
R2 fast.
Nailed it.
R2 fast and furious.
And you said that he was sitting with another group of people,
There's
right?
just one other human individual.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I guess I'll motion over to the table he left, assuming he's still over there, and said, do you work alone, or is he part of your group?
There's I generally work alone. It's just an acquaintance having a drink with here.
As we look at him, is he armed at all? Does he seem like he's geared up for stuff, or what's his general...
Yeah, give me a perception check. All right. So, yeah, he's got like a long coat on, drifter coat or whatever, and you know, underneath that, just your typical shirt and pants, spacer get up, and you can see a belt. You can see a strap across his chest. Nothing in it, just a simple strap. You can't see if what that holds or is connected to. And then at his waist, he does have a belt that is likely a holster belt. But anything that might be in there would be hidden by his coat currently.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
All right.
So, well, Grim, we will chat with the rest of our group and let you know if we are in need of your services.
Says, I tell you, you know, I think you'll be missing out on an opportunity, especially if you go over with that exaggerated operation with Nal. I will get you guys what you need for a simple you just see him thinking, and he's kind of looks like he's you know, looking between you and R2 back and forth, and says 1,000 credits.
Can I use my hack to make that not come down?
We'll talk to the rest of our group here and see. I'm not sure what your friend over there is charging, so you know.
So
He's going to be staying here at the cantina for a while, or are you moving on?
says, yeah, I'll be here for a little bit, but it won't be long. Don't miss out on this deal. And he gets up and gives a soft tap to the table, just kind of like, you know, good to meet you, and then heads off back to his booth. So about this time, you guys are now caught up timeline-wise together. So at this time, the other group, so Cade and them, you guys would see, the Deveronian leaving the table.
How much does this Null cost?
So Neural says, well, you know, it depends on what you're looking for. I hear that you're after some Durant fire.
That's correct.
Yeah, well, He's known to have some good spots to at least try and extract those. You know, they're not, a sure thing to just stick a shovel in the ground and dig them up. But he's definitely traveled this land quite a bit. So, but U6. Including all the equipment, supplies, and everything needed for the journey, probably looking at about 2,500 credits.
Now I can business haggle, right?
You sure can.
Well, yeah.
Hey, that's outrageous. Give us a discount, buddy.
He chuckles. He says, well, listen, I probably shouldn't be speaking more than I already am. Certainly, you'll want to discuss this with Mr. Nal himself. I do believe he'll be here very shortly, though.
Okay.
So you guys gonna hang out there with him? Anything else that you wanna ask Neural?
No.
Okay. So you guys head back to your table with Rix and the droids. All right. So yeah, you guys head back over there and hang out for a little bit. Anything?
Just out of curiosity, Remy suggested this. Does anything happen when we order a Boga Noga at this fine establishment?
Extra hot.
Yes.
Yes.
You gotta have it extra hot. Yeah, no, if somebody goes up and asks for that, the bartender just kind of looks at you weird. He says, that druck is bad enough as it is. I don't know why anyone would want to drink it warm.
No, that's okay. We ordered it at another bar, and it allowed us to speak to a mobster. We just wanted to know that wasn't the case. And we walk away.
As you walk away, you hear him be like, "Oh, you have to get it extra cold here."
Oh, wait a second. Now I'm gonna order a Boga Noga extra cold.
Don't. It's not.
He goes back and he grabs the jar, and a couple patrons next to you. There's a couple Snickers, and he pours out a shot, and then goes underneath and with these little metal tongs brings out a square static excuse for an ice cube and puts it in there and slides it over. Says that'd be 3 credits.
Okay, fine. 1 for the road, and I give him the 3 credits, and I walk
Please
back.
don't drink that.
No, we're just gonna. I'm gonna take a page out of Rix's playbook, and I'm just gonna look at it and stare at it.
Oh, I drank it, man. Don't be.
No, I know you did. All right, moving on.
All right, so you guys are all back at your table with each other. If there's anything you want to share while you're waiting.
That guy seems pretty expensive.
Yeah, how did it go over there while you were gone? Some what was he? A
Deveronian.
Deveronian.
Yeah.
That Deveronian you saw earlier, Dab, came over and tried to sell us as him being a guide.
I don't know. It seems
what did
like
you tell him?
Well, he's asking for 1,000 credits, and I told him that we would talk with you guys before we committed anything, since the other guy was who we were recommended to.
Well, I mean, this from what Neural said, the Null guy sounds like he knows what he's doing, but if it's cheaper, it's cheaper, I guess. I don't... The Deveronian seemed like he knew anything about it?
Seemed a little bit fishy, I guess. I'll look over to Rix to see if you got that vibe as well.
Yeah, the Deveronian seemed like anything we'd want or ask for, he would be the person to get it for us, which sometimes makes me doubt their actual ability.
Yeah, well, guess we haven't actually talked to this Null guy. But, I'm good to go either way. If we get to a spot, I might be able to sense it in the Force.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
When's this null guy supposed to show up?
So right on cue,
There it
an
is.
odd-looking figure steps into the door, and everyone give me a lore check, please.
My specialty. Nailed it.
Oh, I thought you were being for real, and then you shit the bed.
No,
but
no,
you're
no, no,
just...
no.
All
No, I have a
right,
-1.
get them out now, guys. Holy shit!
Oh,
Good
So-
work, Rex.
Thanks to HK.
Alrighty, so
Wait.
Rix,
Oh,
you
that's HK.
you would let's see, Dab and R2, you know of the name of the species, but that's about it. You've heard of them maybe in passing. Rix, you know enough to recognize one when you know enough of them to know what they look like, and you definitely recognize this figure as he steps into the door as a Tunroth, and you can only assume that that's who you're looking for. But you know, after that recognition, it doesn't take long, you know, for the rest of the group to come on board as he goes and looks around, scans the room quick, sees a table, and then heads over to that and sits down with Neural, and you can see that they begin conversation. There is for anyone that's kind of paying attention, there is a moment when Neural kind of points over to you guys during this conversation with Teenan, and if anyone is looking and he catches your attention, he'll kind of wave you over.
Okay. Who wants to go over?
Seems like a Cade thing.
I mean, I was gonna. I didn't know if anyone wanted to come with me.
yeah, I'll go
HK will go.
Is that HK and Remy?
Yep.
Alright, cool. This should be good.
All right, so you guys head over, and Neural welcomes you again and says, "Gentlemen, it is great to see you again. As you can see, Mr. Nal has arrived, and I told him a little bit about your request, and he is most excited to take you up on this proposition." And then Tainan turns to you all and gives a head nod and says, "Welcome." And he has this like almost purr that he's after he speaks, this dark, heavy, almost of a growl. Says, "Neural told me that you are after some Durinfire."
That's correct.
This is excellent. I know of a few good spots that likely would be pretty pretty saturated in potential for these crystals.
You get a lot of people looking for these crystals?
We don't know. In fact, most of the locals here don't really see any value in them. But from what Neural has told me, I can understand why you would be interested in them.
Right. Well, we've heard you've got the skills to find these things. How much is it going to cost to take the 6 of us out to one of these spots?
Says, well, you know, we'll need some supplies and whatnot. It's I don't know if you've traveled, and he kind of interrupts himself as he seems to. Dab, did you come over?
Nope, I'm
no,
just
you
watching I'm just watching the S show happen.
Okay, so he, you see him kind of look like he saw something, but then he shakes it off, and then he says, "Yeah, you know, just to help cover supplies and everything that we'll need, and then of course the time for the excursion. There's 6 of you said. Yeah, we can move this along for 2,000 credits.
2,000.
Surely know.
Cade has learned a lot of haggling from Dab. I'm really impressed to see what Cade's about to say.
He says, surely you, he points to you, Cade, he says, you understand the true value of these crystals, and I cannot guarantee that we'll find one, but I can offer quite a high level of probability that we will find one.
All right. Well, we've got an offer from another finder of sorts. Says he can take us out there for 1,000 credits. Anyway, you can come down to 1,500.
Says, and this other guide that you speak of, do you know that they carry the reputation that I do, if I may be so?
But I don't know that you have the reputation that you do. At this point, it's all hearsay.
Well, you came here looking for me, no? Not this other unnamed person?
That is true. I was recommended to you by a person that I don't necessarily trust. I'm exploring all of my options.
I understand that. He thinks on this and he says, give me an insight check. But he says, I can certainly do this. I can come down and I will meet your offer at 1,500.
All right. Well,
you can see that he's just kind of toying around with the numbers in a lighthearted manner. You can sense a little bit that he was definitely going to come down on the offer, and he really wants you guys. He really wants to take you guys out on this excursion.
Interesante.
Says that we can leave. We can leave within a couple hours if your group is ready. It would be good to head out before the sun's set, or get back before the sun's set.
Wish I had taken sense emotions at this point. Really do. Kind of Jedi am I if I can't read people's minds. Hey. I'll confer with the group and see what they want to do. But give us one moment, please.
Understandable. I'll be here.
We'll head over back to the group. So
Never felt so wanted.
yeah, I got that impression. He came down to 1,500. I would love to say it was because of my haggling skills, but I don't think it was.
Proud of you, buddy.
Thank you.
Why don't we go, man? I want to kill something. And R2 starting to get bloodlust.
What? No. I'm just talking about a friend.
We should all have a conversation about that later.
Sleep with one eye open.
You know.
I'm gonna lock the door to my cabin. Well, this guy seems... He has a reputation, although that could just be... It could just be part of the, whatever scam he's got going on if he's really this desperate to get us to come out there.
Todd, can I use danger sense? You know, like I do every episode?
Sure can. Alright, So you reach out, getting a sense. Let's see here.
I have a feeling it's going to be 2.
So let's see. You're reaching out to the future and seeing whether your actions will lead to fortune or ruin. I'm going to say that since you have a couple options before you, yes, you do come back with a little bit of a danger sense. It's a little bit cloudy, and you feel that you're not sure which route. You know, if one of these options is what's triggering this, if both of them are, or what.
Is there a bounty hunter guild I can check in and see if they're wanted criminals or scam artists?
Not that you know of.
I tell Cade what I sense through the Force and ask him if he has any other Force abilities to help us out.
It's not really my specialty.
The Force isn't your specialty?
Exactly. Hey, thank you.
I look at him. What? I feel better about this already, fellas. I don't know about you guys.
There are many aspects. I don't have time to debate this with you.
At this moment, a hologram of Yoda just appears out of nowhere and turns to Cade and says, "You are on this council, but we do not grant you the rank of master." No.
Yeah, well, that's
On this council, you are. But that's what I'm
outrageous.
after. We do not crack.
no. That seems excessive. I don't think I should be on the council, and I totally shouldn't be a master.
Do you
Anyway,
even night, bro?
yes.
Oh, don't tell me, Padawan.
I'm a knight. I'm out here wandering the frontier by myself. I'm
Like
a Jedi
like
knight.
a brand new
Yes,
knight?
he is. Cade is a Padawan. He's actually 13 years old, in case you can see.
You got that
Yeah,
Massive
growth
13-year-old
disorder.
walking around.
You have a growth disorder that makes him seem like he's 45.
Exactly.
I'm 37.
Jedi Benjamin Button.
Yep. That was the. Thanks for ruining it, Todd. That was the whole backstory of my character.
Nice braid, bro.
Nice braid, bro.
Yeah, Kate, didn't you say that at some point you would reach out through the Force?
Right. To find a crystal, I have to be fairly close to it.
Aha.
And I'm not. The only mind influencing things that I really have up my sleeve is putting people to sleep.
Okay.
Was the bartender a
Scruffy
droid
looking
here?
human.
Or he's a human here, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
The,
yep.
bartender? Okay. While we're talking through it, I'm gonna walk up to the bartender with 100 credits out. I'm gonna call him over, slide the 100 credits over to it with my hand still on top of it so we can see it, and say, "What can you tell me about Grim and what's the other guy's name? I can't remember. I keep forgetting.
Teenan now
Yeah. What's the real story about these guys?"
says he's a little shocked at the amount of money there, but he kind of leans on the bar and says, Graham, yeah, he kind of hangs around, and he's a bit of a moocher, bit of a interesting sort. Tries to feed off people that he thinks he can take advantage of. So I suspect that conversation with you a few moments ago was right along those sorts. But Mr. Now, yeah, he's as I said, I see him around here quite a bit. He seems to be an upstanding fellow.
Does it seem like the bartender's being straight with me?
Yeah, you can give me an insight check.
Yeah, sure. I can.
Yeah, yep, he seems fully genuine in everything he says.
All right, I'll take my hand off the credits and push the rest of the way over and give him a nod and walk back to the group and let him know what I just found out.
Okay.
Explain that Graham seems just like do anything shady kind of guy who's trying to just take advantage of people. And since we're not from around here, you probably thought we were easy marks.
All right. Well, seems like a good idea to go with the Tinon then, and well, just see what happens, I guess.
It's probably a good call. I would like my bodily organs still with me.
Organs? Never mind.
All right. So you guys heading back to the table to let
That's why
them
I
know?
refer
Or?
to you guys.
I think so, right?
Yeah.
All right. So yeah, Teenan is very excited that you guys have accepted, and he's looking forward to this adventure with you all. He says he gives you coordinates to meet just on the outskirts of town. He does ask if you guys have any, if you do have any transportation vehicles, speeder craft or sorts, that would help out. And otherwise there would be a additional rental charge for that part of the excursion. But he says that you guys can meet me here outskirts of town. I will have all the other supplies we'll need, and from there we will be on our way.
All right, I'll pay. I've got plenty.
Cade throwing his money around. Big shot, huh?
All right. Are you guys?
I'm gonna ask the group too, because I assume we have to go back to the ship to get our
We gotta get our speeder bikes.
swoop bikes. But I'll ask them, should we be carrying this lightsaber around with us? It was worth 25,000, or should we try to lock it up in the ship?
It might be better on us.
I think it might be better to keep it with us.
Yeah, I don't know.
Almost.
Get it locked up with.
Yeah, fair enough.
You guys, I think you guys do
Sounds like
have
a side
hidden
adventure.
storage, right?
We do have hidden storage.
Okay.
Right? Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
not.
I guess
Called
I'm not trying to
inside
imply
or
anything. I'm
R2.
just reminding you that I think you
Right.
do have that.
Yeah.
So.
yeah, I guess being protected by 6 people is probably better than on the ship alone.
Yeah, I think that's
However hidden it is.
All right.
yeah.
Well, you can always bust it out and use it as a weapon.
Well,
Hey, you haven't fired that thing up yet.
I
Cade,
have.
let me see
Dud,
that thing.
It's a total dud. We just got
Okay.
scammed by the dud.
Okay,
All right. So you guys
hand
are
it over.
at this point. You guys are making your way.
We're
back
in the
to,
middle of town.
Yeah, making your way back to making your way downtown to your ship to grab your bikes.
Cade, slide it over to me.
What are you gonna do?
Wants to see.
What's your plan?
Just to look at it. Give it to me. Come on.
When we get to the ship, I'll open the box. Like,
Oh, okay, fine.
take it.
All right, I take it. And I still wait till we get to the ship.
Yeah, when we get to the ship. That's what I said.
All right. So yeah, you have the lightsaber. It looks basically identical to the other one that was already purchased.
Now, are these lightsabers, like martial lightsabers, or light foils?
Sabers.
Shit. Well, this just became useless for me.
Can you not use them?
I mean, I can use them, but my strength modifier is a +2.
Do they? They
And
don't have
also, yeah,
Oh,
I've been
because
using-
of the finesse.
yeah, I've been using light foils for
Oh,
the
I see.
finesse.
Yeah, no, we could say that. I'll think into that a little bit more as far as this, what they specifically are. So
Okay.
yeah, no, something like this, it would definitely be, yeah, have more versatility than that. So
All right.
anyway, Dad, you doing anything with that?
When we get back to the ship, I'll fire it up and see what happens. If it's anything special about it.
All right, so you pull it out, kind of like throw your arm out, and spin the hilt around a time or two in your hand, and hit the igniter switch, and nothing.
What?
Hurts now.
And then as you look down the barrel, it ignites. No. As you give it a shake, smack it with your smack it like a bad flashlight. It does ignite, and it just has this beautiful, very unique silver blade, something that none of you have ever really seen before. It's pretty unique and pretty impressive.
Dab calls dibs. Dib dabs. I mean, studying it, can either of us tell if there's anything else other than its beautiful silver blade?
About the weapon?
Yeah, with our Jedi, with our Force
I
knowledge.
believe Kate has artificer tools.
Yeah, I do.
Could do a check on that.
All right. With what modifier?
Wisdom or intelligence, I'll let you pick.
Wisdom.
All right. So, yeah, it definitely is enhanced, and then I'll figure out the specifics of that and get back to you guys. But
Okay.
No,
yeah,
I tell Kate, let me hold on to it and play with it a little bit. Let's see what it can do.
Well, it seems like it's not in, stellar condition, considering it didn't activate. Maybe we keep it in the box, so it's in good condition when we give it to our hut employer.
But you just said it's not in good condition, so you're contradicting yourself, Kate. Come on. I'm gonna put it in the box and say if we need it in battle, I'll test it out.
Sure.
all right. So you stow that away. You guys grab your bikes. Anything else before you head out?
Nope.
No.
All right. So you guys load up, get on your swoop bikes, and tear off towards your.
Can we hire the local mechs to fuel up our ship and give it a nice turtle wax shine and give it the works while we're gone so that when we get back it's in pristine condition? I'm happy to pay for that.
Sure can. So maintenance.
Grease the manifolds and insert sci-fi lingo here.
Oh, let's see here.
We don't need synthetic. No synthetic.
Yeah, so there's a couple service droids that kind of hang out, and you're able to facilitate all that request, and they say that it'll be 250 credits.
I tell the group that the first one's on me. That we should do this, regularly to keep Gabaron's freedom in prime condition, and I gladly give them the 250 credits before we go.
Okay. All right, so even before you guys are almost out of sight, it seems that a droid crew is already tending to the ship, topping off its fluids, checking the brake lights, all that good stuff. Trying to sell you on an
windshield
overpriced
fluid.
air filter.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
can we get a little tree?
too real right now.
Alrighty. So you guys head out on your swoop bikes to your rendezvous point to meet with Teenan now. As you arrive, you see he's got a kind of like a hover sled that's linked up to a hovercraft itself that he's on. There's just a pile of there's a tarp pulled over, but there's some supplies on there. Anyone that wants, give me either a perception check, or if you want to try and look a little closer, you can give me a stealth and investigation check.
Woo! Got a 7. Or nat 1 on my stealth. Pretty cool.
Oh, guys. Oh, guys. Perfect.
And a 22 on investigation. Yeehaw.
R2, you
I got
have don't you have like inspiration from last game?
No, he used it up.
I
Alright.
used it, yeah.
All right.
He used
know
both
I
of them up that he had them. So
Mm-hmm.
okay, everyone did investigations. So Cade didn't.
No, I did
Educated.
perception.
Yeah. Okay.
Because I leave people's stuff alone, guys.
Hey, I'm stealthing over there.
Okay, Boy
Clearly.
Scout.
Stealth, Remy, and then Remy, where's your? You did good investigation. Okay.
22 and 18.
All right. So, amongst this hovercraft, you see quite a bit of interesting items that basically what you would expect to come along on a big hunt of some sort. And this guy's pretty stacked up. It seems like he's a little bit overloaded for going out to dig in the sand, if you will.
Oh, God.
So Remy, you pick up on that, and you just are able to kind of look at that. But come on, mouse. R2 basically wheels over to the cart, bumps into the cart, and then you get a look at kind of what's in there. But Teenan's just like, he says, no, careful with the supplies. We don't want to have any issues or damages to those. We'll need those. And he kind of comes over and brushes you away as you're doing that.
Got enough stuff there?
I take out my jet of flame thing and I'm like, don't brush me away.
You wouldn't like me when I'm angry.
Yeah.
Cade, were you saying that to him?
Yes.
He says, as he's kind of like, it looks like he's like patting down the tarp just from where R2 kind of brushed it up. But he says, we can never be too prepared. Surely it's just typical supplies that I bring along for every excursion I take my groups out on. If you all are ready, we can set off. We do have a initially long journey to get where we're going.
All right. Well,
Before we get ready to leave, I want to just kind of look around and see if there's anybody else watching us or potentially might be trying to follow us as we leave.
Yeah, give me a perception check. Nice. All right, so you guys are definitely kind of outside of town. You don't pick up on anything at all. That seems, you don't see any other figures or whatnot. Out here. You passed a few on your way out, but they just seemed like normal locals that were just keeping to their own cells. But yeah, there's nothing that stands out.
Okay.
So, all right. So you guys head out, and I think right now I need to take a break myself anyway. So before we kind of keep going, we'll take our break now and then come back and get into our excursion.
okay.
So,
And by that, you mean
Alrighty.
where he takes off in the middle of the night and then comes back and hunts us for sport.
there you go. So, all right, we'll be back in a a few minutes and continue on. So see you guys in a few. Alrighty, so you guys have headed out, met with Teenan at his designated rendezvous point, and set off on your excursion. It is the early afternoon. The twin suns of Tatooine beat down. It's hot. The wind blowing from following along on your swoop bikes does nothing to help out the heat. It feels warm itself. It's dry. There is a little bit of sand that kicks up. It gets everywhere.
Does it?
You come after a while you come upon some mountainous structures, cliffs if you will, that rise up out of the desert there, and Teenan signals that he's going to pull over and check things out, and as you do, you come up into like a inlet area of this mountain area, and as you get closer, there's just a bunch of bones scattered about, and Teenan gets out and he rushes towards them, and you just see him, he kind of like gets down, he's investigating things, he's looking around, and he's just kind of nodding his head as he looks things over. And somebody give me a perception check. If anyone has it related to hearing, it can be an advantage.
I mean, I have a +5.
Man, all my nice rolls. Hell yeah.
All right, so Remy and Dab, so Teenan had jumped off and he kind of ran up. While you guys are kind of pulling up and stopping, and whether you're coming up next to him or not, you do hear him. You overhear him as he's investigating some of this stuff, saying, "Yep, she was here, all right. We're very close." And so then he kind of stands up and turns around. And he says, he just kind of yells back to the group. He says, "We're getting there. We're pretty close. We have a little bit further to go, but I think we're on the right track."
So look around. Do we see like any animal tracks or anything just leading to or from this bone graveyard?
Give me a survival check.
This boneyard.
All right. So, I mean, you can see a little bit. Definitely, just the winds has blown has kind of covered up some of it. There's a little bit of ruts here and there, but nothing major. And then also just these bones are definitely established here. I mean, they're not
fresh.
Well, they're not fresh, but they're not old, I guess. They've been here a little bit. They're the picture is not super representative of it. There is still some, maybe some flesh and fur, looks like. If anyone is proficient in medicine or really nature, animal handling, or medicine, if you're proficient in those, you can give me a check.
Yeah, no. When HK eventually gets upgraded to have to be able to have a proficiency or two,
Dr. HK?
You can have nature. Yeah, nature and medicine or something.
This is the group that kills nature and children, so we're not prepared.
That's true.
Yep.
So those three, no one has proficiency?
No one.
Nope.
Wow.
I will tell you, you've been letting me mess with the biochemist kid. I mean, it's not proficiency, but
yeah, I mean, medicine isn't really. Medicine's the last one. I'd kind of, I guess. So just give me, I guess, just give me nature checks. really is just going to mean that you're going to have to nail the rule. So everyone can do that. Oh, there
Hey,
you go.
about
Look at that.
buddy.
Look at that. And R2.
This is my planet, after all.
That is true, and actually, that's good info to know of. So, with that being said, Dab, there's enough here in just kind of, I guess, putting together the size of and this stuff, these bones. You estimate that these are some bantha remnants.
I call the group.
So.
Makes sense.
Yeah, you just mentioned that. Teenan, looks like he kind of nods in acknowledgement as well. He says, "You have a good eye. It's not. There's not much here left to discern what this beast was before, but in fact, it was bantha."
Remy leans in and asks, "Part of your old crew that you used to have out here?"
He says, "Bantha? No, I didn't keep bantha in my crew."
Do bantha usually carry the crystals we're looking for? I'm not sure why we're here, Turin. Teenan, what the hell's his name? Can't remember.
Nailed it.
I think Turin is the damn dwarf from The Hobbit.
That's Durin?
Durin, yeah. You're looking for Durin fire crystal, so.
There it is.
There it is.
That's
yeah, the connection.
Mm-hmm.
So he just says, yes, there are no crystals here, but this is just a stop along the way. But we must continue. We have we're not too far away. And he kind of just deflects any more questions or anything and heads to his speeder and gets on and looks back, waiting for everyone else to saddle up.
I wonder if he's a Jedi because he seems awfully good at reflecting. Deflecting.
That was a good one. I'm gonna write that one down for later.
All right, you guys just getting on and following along?
Yep.
All right, so you guys head along a little bit more, and eventually you kind of follow this canyon wall or this rock wall, mountain wall a bit more, and you come around a point that juts out, and he comes around and brings the do I have, there we go, comes around and brings his bike around. So you guys can place tokens next to him. So he stops, and you see him looking around, and he definitely has his attention in towards the inlet there, and you can see that there's a dark cave-like opening, and he says, "Here it is, boys. This is we've finally found the trophy that you've been after."
Can we stab him? Can we stab him through the sternum with a lightsaber and say we'll take it from here?
If you think that would benefit your outcome.
I think Rix was going to say something much more intelligent. Go ahead.
Well, I was going to ask, when he said I and then what we or you are after, did you just flub that yourself, or was that intentional on his, like, saying that he said it that way?
He said that.
Oh.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
I'll say, what do you mean the trophy that you're after? We hired you for the crystals.
He says, yes, and you will have your crystals, but first we have to complete the hunt. And he says, she's a feisty one, but I do believe we all will be able to handle it.
Well,
Cade, what you doing?
I would like to cast Affect Mind and then say, what the hell is what are you getting at here? What's going on?
What's the DC on that?
It's 13.
13?
Yeah.
Woo!
Okay.
it's
Yeah,
gonna be
he's
called
gonna.
barely affect
He'll
mine.
fail on that. Barely affect mine. Yeah.
Like I said, not my specialty.
So he give me. I guess
Persuasion?
persuasion, unless you're trying to do something else, but
Nah.
okay.
There you go.
All right, advantage, yeah. So he says, I've told you, we're here on the big hunt. We're here for the great trophy, one of the greatest trophies you can find in the deserts of Tatooine.
What are we hunting?
Oh, you will see. You will see. And at this point, he just kind of takes off towards the crevice, and you see him hurl an object in towards the cave, and then he runs back, and he kind of runs over by here. And
Shoot him in the
What's
leg
that?
with my bow as he's running.
if you want, yeah.
Straight
Um,
to his knee.
Are you going to do that?
I don't know.
I think we're about to fight something else.
Yeah, I have that feeling. How
All right.
big is this stone right here to my left? How big is that? Can I hide
Yeah,
behind?
can we all get behind the safety rock?
So so you guys can move while he's running away. You guys can move. You know, you see him run and kind of get to that position, so you guys can kind of make a move to get over there. And I'll say that he does kind of say, like, you guys might want to, you know, come
Take
get
cover.
some cover.
I will wait till the explosion goes off, and then I will cast Valor
Okay.
on, which is Bless, D&D Bless, on myself, Rix, and Dab. You can cast more powers.
I don't need it. I'm good.
Yeah, and let's do myself, Rix, and HK.
And what does that do again?
Oh,
That adds a D4, but I haven't cast it yet.
Right.
This is just what I'm gonna do.
Oh, there it is. Yeah, gives
they
him
add
the
a
D4.
D4 to attack roll.
Attack
and
or
saving throws.
saving. All right, great. All right, droids, you guys moving?
I haven't done that yet because it
Um,
only lasts for a minute, so I want to do it like if we hear like a big
Yeah.
growl or something coming
That's
out
good.
of there. That's when I'll do it.
Sure, they're gonna move to the side a little bit, but I think they both want to keep range.
All right, and then Rix, are you moving?
Sorry.
No, it's all good.
Ah, there's the rock. Okay. Yes, I will move over here.
Okay, so Teenan runs forward. He launches an object into the cave. And,
Is it a grenade?
You hear like an initial tink, and he runs back, and then there's just there's an initial, like, it's not an explosion, but then it's more of a sonic, just this loud, piercing noise that you can hear, and it echoes within the cavern, and it almost the cavern almost projects it out a little bit, and then Teenan runs back and he kind of hunkers down, and he says, "Ready up, boys." And then eventually there is the Jurassic Park vibrations in the glass of water, and stepping out from the
And
cave,
Valor.
you just hear this as this crate dragon comes out and is just
Yes.
not looking happy. And Teenan is you can see that Teenan is just fucking pumped and so excited here.
I'm gonna kill you in real life.
Before
Teenan.
I cast Valor, and before anything, like before this happens, I'm just like, I want my 1,500 credits back.
he looks at you and he says, "If we pull this off, you will get much more than that, my friend. Keep your wits about you, and try to avoid her head. I'd like to have a clean trophy for my wall."
Everyone
And
get that head.
let's get some initiative going.
Okay. Oh, don't forget to select my token. There we go.
Ooh, nice.
R2 fast.
R2 gets a +5 because he's next to HK.
Hey,
Oh, you guys are still way back there.
dude, engineers are so cool.
What is that, like a feat for friendship?
Something like that.
True friendship.
Friendship and he's Dayman, defender of
The fighter of the Nightman?
yeah, fighter of the Nightman and defenders of friendship.
He has alert. HK's built in with it.
You have to do, Todd, you have to do a whole Sunny in Philadelphia episode of
So,
Feud.
going off on tangent here, I was looking up. Oh, I think if you guys have seen on Reddit the guy that has all the D&D monsters 3D files to do your minis, he I think it was him that had it, but I was looking through all that. He has the Nightman Cometh group, the entire group that you could print out as minis. It's so cool. I haven't watched that in so long, but all right. Alrighty, so top of the order, HK and R2.
The droids.
Okay, well.
You still have a grenade.
So I will
do.
say that so the droids, you would have a visual on them, and then Dab, you probably have a visual on the dragon. She has come out and she's just you can tell that she hasn't found sight on anybody yet. Just obviously that noise has come out and pissed her off, and she's looking around. She hasn't seen anything yet, but it might not take long for that to happen. But anyway, HK.
Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna wait around for her to spy us. HK is.
Dab also, that is 40 feet up, by the way. Do you have that much movement? I'll say
I have double move. I can do 50.
I'll say that before she came out, you were able to get up there. So, but just
Thank you.
Going forward, it's 40 feet down, by the way.
Okay.
Okay.
Sounds like a perfect spot for the.
So if you want to, I guess I'll say also, if you want to change that you're up there, I'll allow that as well.
Thanks.
If being up there 40 feet is not a good idea, but.
Alrighty. Hunting rifle. Oh, love.
Hey, that's plus a D4.
Oh yeah. Wait, that already had the.
Oh, it does. Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Yeah.
I apologize.
Whack. No, you're good.
So,
Yeah.
cross her nose, not up it.
Yeah. Apparently. Okay, and then we're gonna switch to R2 here because that's basically all HK can do. And I guess let me check the range. So feeling, yeah, it's pretty far away. Okay, and then we're gonna do. Oh yeah, I've been wanting to try this out. We're doing homing rocket. So 3 small explosives is just what's it called? Magic missile.
Okay.
Yep. Gonna go point point. Yeehaw! All at the dragon here.
All right. So HK kind of rolls out and sees this large beast and takes a shot at it, but it's intimidated by it, and the dragon definitely locks on towards the direction, at least, of where this attack came from, and then R2 spins his wheels in the sand and then gets a little traction and reaches up an arm and shoots out 3 little rockets that blast, find their way and hit off the side of the heavy hide of the dragon, but doing a little bit, maybe more pissing it off, but still does have an impact. You got 10, 8, 9, 10, yeah?
Yeah. And then
Alright.
finally, a potent aptitude. I'll put it on Cade.
Yay!
Yay.
Alright. That's all your turn?
Yep. That's all for
Okay.
me.
Cade.
Okay. Kind of wish I had rolled worse.
Charge.
Any buffing that I can do?
Probably
here?
would have been a good one to introduce tactical initiative, but I just haven't wrapped my head around it yet.
Yeah, that's
I know
alright.
it doesn't really change too much, just you guys go together, but anyway.
Well, you can always hold. Well, yeah, you can hold.
Yeah.
Move
There's only
down.
so much you can hold, though, is the thing.
Yeah.
Trying to roleplay a Jedi is very frustrating at times because I just want to kill stuff, but like I shouldn't. Let's see.
Do
how far-
what you do best, Cade the Carver.
Yeah, I think I will just move out here. It probably, I mean, it can see me there.
Yeah.
I guess I will, let's see, that was 5, 10, 15, 20. I'll go there and I will bonus action, enter the way
Sandman?
of the Acklay.
Okay.
Yeah. And then I will hold my action to attack with my lightsaber.
Okay. What is the trigger for that?
Right, sorry. If the Krayt Dragon comes within, within
Striking
5 feet of
distance?
me.
Okay. So
Yeah.
so really just not even attacks you, but just if she gets in your range.
Well,
Or
that's a good point. Yeah, if she's going after, if she is going after me, or if she tries to go past me to get at one of my friends.
okay. All right. Anything else?
I think that's everything.
Okay. Before Remy goes, she's going to. You see her look up, kind of sniffing around. Look, she's definitely seen you, Cade. She knows. She's a little bit aware of the presence of the droids, but you see her kind of like sniff up around, trying to kind of perceive her area. And that's a nat 1, so she seems only aware of your initial presences. It's not. Hasn't really picked up on anybody else. Remy, you're up.
Uh-oh. Run around the corner there, and then I'll go ahead and...
You got enough speed for that?
Yeah. 45.
Weren't you up here? Oh, you were. Sorry, you were down here, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry, you're good. No, you're good. I thought you were up farther.
No, I decided I probably shouldn't be that far back. And we'll take... 1.
That'll hit. Okay. That will miss.
And then...
So that's your regular attack and extra attack, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
And then I'll go ahead and the focus point. use my stunning strike with that first shot. That
Does that say anything about size of creature or anything? Not familiar enough with.
that's the initial.
When you hit another creature with a melee weapon tag. Okay. Well, actually, never mind. Okay, so you're using that stunning strike. All right. Does say melee weapon. I think I'm gonna allow it anyway. That
Well,
it's
I
your,
got it with my
your monk weapon.
Will's weapon. Yeah, I can get it with the Will's.
Yeah. Oh, is it written in your wills thing that you can use it?
Yeah, so I just linked.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, cool. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Are you doing anything else?
No, that was that's my bonus.
Oh, the bonus action is the stunning strike? Is it, though?
Oh.
I think you just use it. What's the DC on that, by the way?
What's that off of again?
Maybe check the main character page, and it should tell you how to calculate that. It's gonna be 8 plus proficiency plus something else. Be under the monk main page, I think. Stunning. Where is it at? Oh, it doesn't say. Anybody else? Stunning strike.
Should
Probably your
be
focus
the
save,
same
the
as-
same thing as focus save.
Yeah, it should
So,
be the same as everything
8
else.
plus your proficiency, you guys are at 3, right? Plus
Yeah,
your wisdom
plus
or
wisdom.
charisma, Remy, so
3 and
whichever's
charisma.
highest.
Charisma is 3, so
So 6 plus 8 is 14.
14.
Alright, she is going to beat it. So she is not stunned. And then... Alright, I think you still have bonus action, because Stunning Strike is when you hit a creature.
Yeah, for some reason I was thinking it took it by using that point, but it does not, so...
So you just either do a single attack, or you could spend another point and do 2 attacks.
Yeah, I just do this.
Alright. So, you come around the corner, pull up your light bow, and fire off your first shot, and that's you find a soft spot underneath her natural hide, and she rears at that, but then kind of goes a little bit defensive, and your next 2 shots, you miss on your last one. The second one there as well, it hits, but she's just able to shake that off. Anything else?
That's it.
Okay. Alright, after your turn, before Rick's, she is going to do nothing. Rick's, you're up. She doesn't have a movement legendary action.
I'm going to move out here so I can see it. So since she did something, does that count? Let me look at something real quick.
For legend, like you're talking about your thing?
For my swift action, yeah. So have they acted yet on their?
I'll say no. I don't know what the ruling would be, but I would say no. I'll say
Okay.
yeah, you get your benefit.
Okay. The first thing I'm going to move out, and then I'm going to Ranger's Quarry. The Great Dragon.
All right.
Drawing my blasters, I'm going to engage in some dual wield mastery here with advantage.
Nice. All right, rolling out Rix, you pull out your weapon and fire off a shot, and you do connect, finding that soft spot as well. Getting off a little bit of damage. Oh, I didn't add what's his face to the.
Oh, I love that you have flavor, like, for what your pistol actually is.
Ah, yes, I threw that in the other day.
Does your pistol have a name?
Oh, I should name it.
Yeah, Ars
Yeah, buddy.
Oh, I love this. What? This is a Star Wars gun?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. That looks so cool. I'm sorry.
I think you did
Have a
show that to
moment.
me, didn't you?
Yeah, yeah, I told you that one, and then I've got one for my second.
Oh, it's Beckett. Beckett's the one that has
Yeah,
this.
that's a heavy ass gun. That's pretty sweet. But
Yeah, I love it.
All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and do my extra attack. Or wait. Yeah, so I'll do my extra attack, and I'll do my 2 weapon off of this one.
all right, that'll hit.
And I mean, not that you need it, but remember you have a D4.
Oh, right.
Okay.
Is there a way to mark that on the sheet that I have blessed? I thought
So
it showed up.
yeah,
R2
so I'm not positive if R2 or somebody else. If you want to share that with him, how to set that up. Is it like a global modifier you got to set up?
Yeah,
Okay.
a global.
Oh, it's not like a
So, yeah.
checkbox. Okay, gotcha. I don't know if it's like a checkbox you could just set.
Yeah.
All right,
I'm
cool.
gonna set mine up right now.
All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and follow up with my 2 weapon fighting here.
All right. Do you have advantage on all these?
Yeah, 'cause it's my first. I have advantage in my
Yep,
first
okay.
turn.
All right. So your first shot with your DE10, that one hits against her hide, but it seems like she just shrugs it off. But the second one does find a soft spot and hit.
You get a D4 with that 17.
That's true. So go ahead if you wanna. That's on every attack, right? Or is it your first attack?
Every attack.
Nice. Yeah. Throw me a D4 there, Rix. That'll definitely do it. So yeah, give me some more damage. Nice. That's a good one there.
Oh, the skeptical bounty hunter guided by the Force. Oh no.
All right. Anything else?
Oh Jesus, I didn't even think about this. I've also got. Throw that on there. Did my Ranger's Quarry.
Yep.
That on? Is that on every attack or just one?
One. I'm pretty sure it's once per round.
And I guess
Yeah.
technically I had advantage, so I would get another extra 1 for my sneak attack.
Nice.
Freaking Scoperative over there.
Come out and just blasters
There
flying
you go,
past
yeah.
everybody's head.
All right. Anything
Okay.
further?
Nope, that's it. I'm all out.
All right. Let's go with Dab. Dab, give me a nature check, please. All right. This is a dragon. Your turn.
This is a
Oh
dragon.
yeah.
You know it's a crate dragon, but yeah, you nothing else really to say.
Bonus action Hex. Do I know anything about what Cade? You know what? It doesn't really matter. Wisdom. I guess I'll pick wisdom, and then as my regular action, I'll twin a shock at it. Oh.
Are you
Oh,
doing?
man.
Are you doing hex still?
Yeah.
Okay, that's a buff to you, right? Kind of.
Yeah, it lets me do extra damage when I actually hit.
Okay, and then all right, yeah, those are your attack rolls.
Yeah, terrible.
Yep.
I'll just be like, Cade, maybe let our NPC friend be the meat shield.
All right. Anything else? Okay. Actually, I'm gonna throw. I forgot. I keep forgetting about Teenan, so I'm gonna throw his attack in now, and then he'll fit back in the order before the dragon goes. So he's going to rush out this way and line up. He pulls. You see him sling off his back, heavy hunting rifle, and he's gonna fire off couple shots towards the dragon. And I need... Alright, those are going to miss, unfortunately. And he kind of curses, and then it is her turn.
Yeah,
So
boy.
she's just growling and yelling at the at these shots coming in, and now she's gotten a good idea of everyone that's out there, and she scans the area. She sees Dab up top, and looks like she might make way there, and then she looks straight out and sees that Teenan and Kate are there, and she's gonna actually run towards you guys.
Very obvious that she wants to eat us.
Is it?
Yeah, is it? Question mark.
I mean, not eat you, but you know, she's definitely pissed off that you're attacking her.
This
So,
was not
she,
my idea, but she does trigger my attacks.
Okay. Yep.
All right. That's an 18.
That will unfortunately just miss. You swipe against her, and just her heavy hide it just almost seems like it repels the blade. It just doesn't do anything.
Dude.
Okay.
Ruh-roh.
I'm channel the Force Twin Strike.
All right.
So I'm gonna try to re-roll that one. There we go.
All right,
That's a
that'll hit.
21. And then also my second attack.
Nice.
There we go.
What is your What does your stance do, by the way, from earlier?
I just get to add half my strength, or half like either my dex or my strength to it, rounded down.
Oh, that's right.
It's the one that doesn't already get added to it, which in this case is my strength.
Okay.
So I have that. I have that auto calculating.
Nice.
Terrible.
Ugh.
Terrible.
Do you only get one on the Acklay? It's not rolling dice.
Yeah. It's not. It is just one. It's
Okay.
half my strength.
All right.
And my strength is 2, so it's just
You
an
just
extra
nat
1
1'd
damage.
and then nat 8'd on your damage, though.
Sweet.
Well, perfectly balanced,
There
as
you
all
go.
things should
So
be.
6, 18, 19 total.
That looks right. 13,
All right.
Yep, 19.
Okay. That's your op attack, right?
Yeah, that's my held action.
Or your held action, yes. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So she rushes forward and gets up in your face, lets out a she lets out just a loud roar to everyone there. I need I think everyone give me a wisdom saving throw, please.
Oh no! Those of you that have valor, you also.
Yes, you
get a
can add a
D4 to
D4 to
this as
that.
well.
So
Even the droids?
Just HK, but yes.
Mm-hmm.
I'm 40 feet up and about 10 feet, 15 feet away. Would that still affect me?
yes.
Nice.
All right, wisdom saving throw. Okay.
The worst.
Woo!
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, I'm gonna re-roll that on the lucky.
Yeah, that's a good plan.
All right. So, Rix, R2, Rix, R2.
Good.
Yep, R2 still. And that's it. So Rix and R2, you guys are frightened as the dragon comes forward and just lets out this roar, and you guys just R2 shits his oil pan, and you guys are currently frightened. You can repeat the saving throw at the end of your turn, ending the effect on a success. If you do succeed, remind me of this. You are immune to frighten for the next 24 hours. So,
From this creature.
Yes, from this creature. Yep.
Yeah.
So, all right.
This is just a full-on dragon.
Can I
All
give
right.
someone my saving throw?
What's that?
Can I give someone my saving throw? I have an ability that lets me get rid of frightened at the end of my turn.
Nice.
God damn it.
All right, so she comes out and she lets out this roar, frightening a
Was
couple
waiting
of
for
you,
this.
and then it's going to make some attacks. So raises up its claws and it's going to take
this is gonna
a
hurt.
couple attacks at Rix, or not Rix, but Cade.
One hit, one
Uh,
round kill.
A frickin' nat 1, and then a 24 to hit,
Yeah, no, that hits.
and
87 points of damage.
let's see if I get 14 points of kinetic damage from her claw,
Ow.
Oh.
and that's her turn.
Yep.
'Cause the first one missed.
Wow. Huh.
So
Yeah.
HK.
Wonderful. Let me do a little measure. It's okay. We're doing hunting rifle. Yeehaw.
Nice.
Oh.
Yeah.
Nice.
All right, 10.
Kerchow.
Kerchow.
Kerchow. Like Owen Wilson once said in the hit movie Cars. Kerchow. And HK is just gonna stand there in awe. And R2 is very frightened, but not frightened enough to not use explosion.
Ow.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
paid.
Holy hell.
That's a
I'm
really
doing that.
good roll. Please tell me you're not hitting me with that.
No, I'm doing it at the back half over here. So it's
Okay,
hidden
good.
one. I was
Alright.
thinking about doing it like right on our friend here, and then I was like, no, it's okay.
It's times like these where I wish I had rolled up a Sorisu Guardian.
All right, who built this block? She doesn't have legendary resistances.
Oh, I think I know the one you're using because I think I did the same thing with my characters and I definitely just gave her legendary resistances on the fly.
We'll see. DC 16.
Yep.
That's a fail. All right.
Oh.
So she'll take all of that. So
It's,
That is an
R2,
incredible
you
roll.
roll out, burst out this explosion that goes off behind the dragon, and she it just consumes her backside, and she is just roars up in anger and pain as she takes that.
Tee-hee.
Anything else from you guys?
Terrifying.
No, nothing for me.
All right. So before Cade, she's just been hit with this explosion, and she is pissed. So with the legendary action, she's just going to start wailing away, and she's going to make a as she wails around, her tail comes around and just slashes at you, Cade, with an attack that is, wow, is this going to be a DM shit night? 15 to hit.
That will miss.
All right, lucky you. You're able to, you kind of anticipate her wild movement from reacting to this explosion, and the tail comes in and you see it and are able to react to that and jump out of the way. It is your turn.
Okay. Alright, I will just, gonna go ahead and... Yeah, gonna do my two, regular attacks, and then my two bonus action attacks with without the proficiency bonus.
Okay.
So Voom,
Ooh.
Voom,
Those will hit.
and Voom, Voom. Not so good.
Second
On the
two will
last-
not.
Your
first two will hit.
I'm gonna try to add Defiant to the last one.
Okay.
There we go.
That will
It's a
push it
17.
over. Yep.
Yeah. Good stuff. All right. And I will do an extra D8 on each of the ones that hit. So spending 3 force points.
All right. $21 plus, so 31 total looks like.
Yeah.
All right. Anything else?
That is my action and bonus action.
Reaction.
I want to back up.
Use your reaction.
I don't want to take an opportunity attack from her. What is this? Nope. I think I... Oh! Actually! Haha! Bonus action to adopt this form. You took the attack action. Oh, no. Yeah.
Yeah, you can do that.
Can I have retroactively done that?
Yeah.
It only works if her reach isn't 10 feet. It's 10 feet, isn't it?
It is.
Haha, so I'm gonna take an opportunity attack anyway.
All right.
But at the start of my turn, I gain 2 temporary hit points, so that's gonna save me.
All right. So yes, as you slash into her a few times, and she just took this. Her backside is burning, and these lightsabers are coming in and slashing at her. And you step away, and she just looks down at you, and is going to just reach out with her jagged teeth and take a bite at you. Bite attack, and that's a natural 19. So we're definitely gonna hit there.
Yep.
So that's gonna be wow, horrible damage roll. 10 points of kinetic damage. Actually,
Not even bad. Oh
wait.
no.
6 points of poison damage on top of that.
Excellent.
And then
So this is the thing where I'm immune to poison and disease, but that's just the poison condition, right?
yeah, I think so.
That's how Steve's been ruling it. That's not how it's ruled in like Sage Advice for D&D,
Mhm.
but I'm okay with like because monks get a similar thing, like
Right.
the exact same wording at 10th level in D&D.
Right.
So I can understand it there, but this is a 6th level thing.
Well, you have immunity, you said?
Yeah,
To
so I
poison
just put
and
it in there.
disease. Poison damage.
Yeah.
Let's call it resistance, so you take half, so 3 poison damage.
Okay. I mean, yeah, that's fine.
So, no, because I agree. I've had this argument in another game as well that like, yeah, it's because it doesn't. Yeah,
It doesn't specifically call out the damage.
Yeah, it's a stupid. I think it seems like an oversight or something. So.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
I would say like the lasting effect wouldn't last, but the initial damage from the.
But see, the thing is like, poison damage doesn't give you the poison condition necessarily,
Right.
and that's where
Yeah,
there's
not all
like
the
the
time.
disconnect.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Which is weird.
Yeah.
So like if it did, which is also weird to me as well. It's like if you take poison damage, you should probably like at the minimum have to make a save to see if you get poisoned. But anyway,
Yeah, that's too complicated for 5e though.
Right?
So they just
Yeah.
they just took it out.
all right. So that's your turn, and then she can't. She doesn't have anyone in range to. Let me see here.
You said, right?
actually. So she before you go, Remy, you're about ready to react, and just before you do, her tail just comes out and swings at you, taking an attack, and that's going to be a 22 to hit.
Question. Since this, I think it as well before, is this considered an area effect?
The attack?
No.
No, it's just basically a melee attack. And then, so she whips out her tail at you, and you take 19 kinetic damage. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw, please.
Oh, no.
Oh, wait, sorry.
What?
Nope, you're good. I do need that. Sorry, I'm looking at a couple things here. I thought it was something different. All right, 15. All right, you met it. You take 6 points of poison damage on top of the 19 there, so 25 total damage.
Good news, though, Remy. You get 2 temporary hit points at the start of your turn.
And it is the start of your turn, so...
Is that 25?
Yep, so add 2 back to that.
Well,
All temporary.
yeah, but yes.
Remember, you got a potent aptitude D6 game.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Thank you for reminding me.
Yeah, no problem.
Need to mark that. I'm just going to use the little...
So since I'm in her attack range, if I move forward to be in my melee range, am I going to provoke an attack?
No, only if you move out of their range. So, because you could like get in her range and like basically dance around her completely. So as long as you stay within her range, then you don't provoke an attack. And also,
Todd is giving his NPC creatures the Sentinel fighting style,
No.
which would suck.
I'm not that smart for that shit. But also, you would know, like, metagame or not, she already had an opportunity attack against Cade, and she only gets that's a reaction, so she only gets 1 per round. So, yeah.
She's still lunging out after me, so
Yeah,
it'd be hard
essentially,
to
if you
lunge
think
out after you.
if you think of it in that sense, but.
So, do you have any resistances or immunity to certain things?
I mean, she
Be aware
might.
Before I walk at her.
She might, but that's not something that you would probably initially
I got
be.
that, so I'm not worrying about it.
Haha.
So we're gonna. Slap a couple of
The second one will hit.
that.
Okay.
I regret not giving the monk valor. God damn it.
And then.
Pop, pop.
Bob.
Some classic Beauregard shit.
Flurry of blows and do 2 more attacks.
Okay.
Oh, not that one.
All right, I'll give you the. Usually, just hold on to the rolls, but because it would have been the same thing anyway, so I'll let it slide. Roll the damage. All right, good damage there. You guys have definitely done some damage. Anything else?
Well, I can run because she's already reacted.
Yeah, that is true. So.
Alright, I'm good.
All right. So she's she's kind of been engaged. She had just bit down at Cade, and you run up and just jab at her underside, finding a soft spot, connecting with most of your blows, all your blows, I think actually, and And then she looks like she's about to turn and react towards you, but you're able to slip away. And it is... she's going to do one more legendary action and send a tail attack towards Cade.
Ow.
With a 27 to hit.
Yeah.
Give me a
that hits.
con save, please.
Oh no, Cade's AC is 28.
Terrible. I have a +5.
Just going to miss. From the tail attack, you have 18 damage.
Ooh.
Oh.
And then 12 points of poison damage, so knock that down to 6.
Cade, we hardly knew ye.
It's fine. I'm at 23 hit points.
Alright, it is
70.
Teenan's turn. And he
This asshole
is
better start doing
actually
something.
just out of range, and he's gonna run.
Oh my god.
No kidding.
He's gonna say, "You guys better spread out. You don't want to get caught in that spray." And he's gonna run out over this way, and then take a couple shots with his rifle.
I'm sorry, the what now?
And we got a nat 20 here, and then another one that'll hit. So he's got some good damage coming this way.
Wow.
All right.
Some
let's
work
see.
being done.
+3. I need. Let's give him his 15, 30, 29 points of damage he fires into her. Pretty hefty hits. And that's his turn. She's definitely getting down there from what she was originally. She was not looking the best comparatively. Rix, you are up.
All right. I'm going to move over to there. And since I'm scared, I'm going to be firing with disadvantage at the Great Dragon here.
All right. Oh, and that'll miss. HK would have been able to make that save again, a wisdom save. Or R2,
oh, yeah.
you would have. Sorry.
R2.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you want me to do that?
Just a second. Just at the end of Rick's turn, we'll take care of that. But
So I guess a 19 will hit.
yes.
All right. Then I'll do some. 14 will miss. And that'll miss.
Oh wow.
And now a wisdom
Yes.
saving.
And that you're still frightened.
With a 15. That shouldn't have been. I don't think the save would. Well, the save probably disadvantage too, wouldn't it?
Well, the first number is what you would have rolled, so without advantage.
Oh, right.
Yeah. So, but either way, it wouldn't have mattered.
Kerchow.
Okay. Anything else?
Nope. That'll do it.
All right. Dab powers.
All right. I'm going to use one of my new dab powers, level 4. I see Cade dying. And not that dab would be the satisfied, but wanting to end this battle as fast as possible, I'm going to twin a drain life at it.
Oh, damn.
And it's going to give me 2 con saving throws. 16.
2 con saves.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Why is it doing 2? Just curious.
I twinned drain life.
Interesting.
Aha.
That's what. If you twin it, it does 2.
Yeah,
let's
because he's
see,
casting the
21.
power twice.
Yeah.
Ah.
Cast the power and it doesn't have a range of self. You can spend blah 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 to do it twice.
Okay. Cool. What is your DC?
I mean, it's a pretty heavy girl. I'm sure her con is
Yeah.
great.
Yeah, she's good.
Does she save on both?
Yeah, her first roll was a 25. Her second one was a 23.
Haha. I yell at a Cade and I'm like, that's all I got, buddy. And I'm just gonna end my turn over here.
She still takes damage.
Does she?
Or half as much on the successful one, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
half.
how about that? Yeah, that's right.
Gotta love it. Hurts now.
I think it's 8. Hold on.
8d8.
88 damage. Whoa.
Yeah.
Well, it's 2, so it'll be 16d8.
Well, do it separately so Todd can have both of them.
Yeah.
Because the...
17 and 15.
Yeah, how about that? If I'm gonna use 9 force points, it might as well be for some damage, right?
All right, so that is a heavy hit. Despite her trying to shrug off most of it, she is definitely very hurt, very wounded. And it is her turn. With likely her last dying breath, she just looks around and scans the crowd, and she sees all these people.
Yep, that's what I was afraid of.
Yeah. I was really hoping she'd just eat the guide. Oh.
I
Howdy.
think I'm
Jurassic Park style.
think I'm still gonna get.
Yeah.
Clever girl.
No!
Oh, there it is. Yeah.
How big? Nope, just missing me.
Let's see here. So.
If this thing kills everybody but me,
35. Rix, you'll be in it. If I had it grown. Yeah, you would definitely be in that. So basically everyone other than Dab and Tinan, I need a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, you know what? Valor is a concentration, and I haven't been rolling.
Just give me one right now.
Perfect. Fucking perfect. It's
All right,
gone.
so Valor is gone.
All these great rolls coming.
And then give another. So yeah, con saves otherwise.
Whoops.
What?
Man, we're all failing.
Nope. I failed. I'm going down.
nobody has inspiration from the
Oh,
last game?
I do. I have.
You,
I have.
You have
Is it one?
inspiration.
Is it 1d6?
It's a
Potent
D6.
aptitude.
Yeah.
Please do not fuck me.
Natural.
Okay, there you go.
Hey.
Okay.
Well,
I've
don't
got.
make it out the droid.
I've got the droids. Yep. Rix. Cade, you are gonna save. It might not matter, but Remy, when you are
Evasion.
effect...
Evasion only works on dex saves, unfortunately.
yes.
Sorry.
Yep.
Dude, come on.
What? It's the rules.
I would have
I'm
read
not
it.
gonna-
I would have read it.
Cade the Boy Scout Carver.
Overlooked it.
So Remy, give me a con save.
Oh.
It'll be fine.
Oh, thank
See,
you.
you
Nice.
saved.
Oh.
Nice.
Saved. It was fine.
I still got my 2 temporary hit points. It's fine.
yeah, you'll be fine.
All right, here we go.
This is
Here's the
gonna
pain.
hurt.
Goodbye, everybody.
Roll it.
Oh
37
no!
damage.
Oh no!
I have 23 hit points. Am I down?
Christ.
Okay, so
You roll a nat 20.
so those of you that failed, which I think is the droids and Rix, right? Because Cade and Remy saved.
Yes.
Yes. That's correct.
62 points of poison damage.
What?
I'm down.
Yeah.
And then
So
half of
is your
that,
context-
31 to Cade and Remy.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm
The
down.
droids were at full health, and now they are both down.
Wait, Do the droids have resistance to poison damage? Don't droids do? Is that a
Let
thing?
me check.
Seems like it could be, but
I believe it. You're resistant to necrotic, poison, and psychic damage.
Yeah!
Ding!
31,
So you only take 31.
31 to both of you guys. That's huge.
Yes.
That's huge.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
Oh my god.
Holy wall of text.
Woo!
All right.
That's a big
I just
one.
threw.
So
I just
with
threw all of the
that,
things in there. They have so much stuff.
with that, droids, you guys are up instead of down. So
Save me.
Eh.
Kill the great dragon first, please.
by the way, she is looking very rough.
Okay, well,
I told-
it's
I forgot
It's
to
about
arrange
time.
before you last turn too.
wonderful. I have 2 more shots in my hunting rifle, so we're gonna use one of those. I'm willing to expend a superiority dice if I need to. I don't need to though. And
Yeah, you don't have the bless anymore though. It's gone.
yeah.
That's all right.
Because
So
I don't.
as the dragon lets out this just nasty venomous spray that comes out from her mouth and just engulfs everyone, almost everyone in the party. Cade going down, Remy almost, Rick's going down, the droids, you struggling to fight it off, but you're able to resist the damage as well. HK comes out, pulls up his hunting rifle. HK, how do you do this?
Yeah!
As we had said before, right between the eyes, just bam.
You're not gonna honor Teenan and save the head?
Are you kidding me? He put us into this mess. He's brought down a.
Think of the friendships along the way. So
He can pay the extra for like whatever reconstruction taxidermy he has to do.
cosmetic surgery, taxidermy.
He
All
already
right,
got
so
money. He can,
shrugging
do
off
that.
this poison blast, HK just lines up his hunting rifle and right between the eyes is able to line it up well enough to pierce through the dense skull, and the dragon in her last breath just lets out a squeal and falls limp to the earth as a dust of sand erupts around the giant beast. And that is combat.
I have a med pack on me.
What's that?
Okay.
I have a med pack on my body.
R2
Dab is gonna fly over to Cade
yeah, R2
and
rolls over.
and Dab is gonna look over his body, and for a split second there's a hesitation with his lightsaber fidgeting in his hand, and then at the
R2 just
last
looks
minute
at him.
R2 looks at him, and he looks at R2, and then he realizes that R2's looking, and then he's like, "I was just kidding, buddy," and then he holds out his hand and he casts Force Heal on Cade. To be continued. I'll go around and cast it on everybody. It's fine.
Okay.
Alrighty.
R2 also has
Two bad kids if I
healing.
Can you roll it?
Yeah, roll that.
will.
Roll that beautiful heal footage.
Hold on a second.
Totally just gonna
Okay.
murder me.
I was thinking about it, and then I see sweet little R2 looking at me. Not today, Cade. Not today.
Good to know that R2 is the only reason that I didn't just get a lightsaber planted in my chest.
R2 rolled right past my knocked out
Yeah,
body.
left Rick's
Oh, I didn't hear.
What the?
Okay, I'll do that. I didn't know who was down or not.
I was kind of
so-
out of it, but I heard this like squeaky wheel just go right past me. I was like, "What happened?"
Okay, I'll cast Culper back. I didn't know you were down.
I
but was
heal
like,
everybody and get them up, and while they're bandaging their wounds, Todd, as a Tatooine resident and knowing
Remy,
these
take
fearsome
10.
beasts,
Sorry,
I'm
Remy
gonna
take
go-
10, Rick's take 13.
Go.
Go ahead, Dan.
I want to go over and slice this thing open and check its gizzard for a pearl.
So, as you are healing people up and you turn around towards the beast, you see
Don't you
that
freaking dare.
Tinan is already looking to harvest the creature and beginning to, he's kind of digging into the creature.
No,
Yeah,
buddy.
I'm gonna fly over and say the pearl is ours.
He says,
As we all start surrounding him.
I'm gonna punch him in the face.
Give me.
I was
Yeah,
just,
I know,
I
right?
was just gonna force push him away from the great
I
dragon.
knew I should have shot him in the knee.
Dab, give me an intimidation check with advantage.
we're all just surrounding him here.
Wait, R2, is that for me?
Yeah, no, the healing was for you.
Oh, thanks, buddy.
And then obviously the repair droid was for HK here.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get him back up.
Dab, give me
Unless
one
you
more if you want.
have a secret.
Interestingly enough, I actually have a repair kit. So
Hey. Yeah.
if you
Back away from the dragon.
So as he's beginning to kind of dig in into the carcass of this dragon, and everyone surrounds him, I'm guessing weapons trained on him, he kind of just slowly puts down his tools that he's working with, kind of raises his hands and backs away and steps away from the dragon, and just kind of says, easy now. This wasn't much trouble. Think of the glory, think of the adventure. You've all just slain a mighty great dragon.
yeah. How does this guy look? How does he look right now?
I mean, he's fine. He didn't
What's
take
his health
any
He didn't
damage.
take any damage.
Nope.
Mm.
He was smart and kept out of range of things.
Shooting him in the knee.
You know,
Oh God.
HK says, I've heard that your species can function fine with a couple broken arms.
Oh damn.
Remy, that would actually be at disadvantage, but that's going to miss anyway, so being a
Oh, so
close
yeah,
range
just-
shot. So you fire a shot next to him, and he gets nervous. And he says, "Listen, I told you." He turns to, I think it was Cade. He turns to Cade, and he hands over the credits. He digs in his pocket right away. And he says, "I said I'd pay you back. I knew you guys were all capable and could handle yourselves, and just wanted you to help me out with this great feat."
Tell that to our several injured.
Yeah, it's gonna
Someone
take.
greatly.
It's gonna take more than getting our money back to make up for this.
He does say, I've got medical supplies in the cart. We'd certainly heal you guys up. Listen, all right. We can't be certain that there's a. We can't even be certain that. We can't even be certain that there's a pearl in this thing, but I will surrender that over to you if we do in fact find one. Just as long as I can I can keep her hide and her head as a trophy.
I want to haggle with him and say, "Tell you what, we'll let you have her nostrils and her armpits, and we take the rest."
He just says, "Give me a."
God, if you would.
That's funny. Right here.
Give me a persuasion check.
We'll throw in the sphincter, no charge.
Give me a persuasion check at disadvantage.
Okay. How does that work
Oh
if I
my
want to
God.
lucky that? Do I re-roll that?
Awesome.
Yeah, I'll take it.
I mean, I guess it doesn't matter. So he says, "What good are those going to do for me? I'm not going to impress the ladies with a butthole hanging on my wall." Says, "Come now. Certainly you understand that the pearl or pearls, there certainly could be more than one, are worth much more than the remains of this beast. I simply want it for the tales to tell."
Well, we will check to see if any pearls, and then we will decide. Step back.
HK
And we
like
go
fronts on
into
him.
it.
It's like, yeah.
All right, so you
Pushes him
begin
back.
digging around. Nobody has animal handling or medicine, correct?
Yeah.
All right.
Nope.
So, give me. So before anyone
Got a
does
hand
this,
for ya.
one person can do this. So just think about who you want to do. But I need a 1d4 minus 2.
The hell is that?
Number of pearls.
Probably for the yeah.
Uh,
Who's gonna roll a
would you let me re-roll on a lucky, considering I have that? I mean, we did just take down a Krayt dragon. I mean, you know,
And only half of us died. So.
we're pretty
Yeah.
amazing, Todd. You love us.
No, because it's an attack roll, ability check, or saving throw.
Okay.
Okay, well, who here has been the
Minus
luckiest?
the minus
So
2.
4 minus 2. 2.
Still two.
Plus, it was a one. No, it's a
Oh, it's a 1d8.
1d4.
Oh
I'm
my god.
I'm healing. I'm healing myself.
Oh. I was-
You can
Sorry.
add. You can add text to your.
If somebody rolls
roll.
lower than you, then
I had it. I had this all in there, and it did not stay in there. So
I'm feeling R2's got the lucky dice.
Yeah, Archer,
Jesus.
you lived through this.
I guess. It's 1d4 minus 2.
Yep.
Oh god, I'm gonna screw all of us over. Let's go.
hey, that's one.
That's one.
All right. So Dab he's digging around, looking around the guts and whatnot inside this creature. He feels that, you know, maybe this dragon is not mature enough to have produced a pearl, but at the last second, you see something with a little bit of a glimmer in the light, and digging that out, you do in fact find a single pearl within the dragon.
I whisper to Cade and R2. I'm the one that needs to do this. Let me do this. And I walk up to him and I say, "We didn't find any pearls, so you're going to walk away, and we're going to take the Krayt dragon in whole."
Give me a deception check, please.
How the hell would I get that back into town?
Oh Jesus Christ!
Damn.
Holy hell.
It's what I do, dab. And I make dab.
He's got the hover lift thing.
He says,
true.
that is very unfortunate that she did not have such a treasure. I guess that is fair. I did swindle you into this adventure. I do
Can I
hope
ask-
you think of that you have kept a lonely hunter of his only goal in life, and I don't expect
Can I
to
ask
ever
why
achieve this again. And then he just kind of hangs his head and he begins to saunter away towards his craft. R2, you're saying something?
Yeah, I call after him. Can I ask why you didn't just ask us? I'm sure we would have been willing to do some sort of quid pro quo.
He turns and he says, but would you have? No one ever wants to face a mighty Krayt dragon if I tell them to.
If we could have prepared more, maybe we wouldn't have been hurt.
Yeah, if
He
you
said
would
he
have,
swindled us.
I'm
I'm gonna-
almost sure if you would have said like, hey, you know, help me fight this dragon, I'll take you wherever you're going, we would have been fine with it.
He's walking
Also-
away. As he's walking away, I want to stop him and hold my hand out and then run up to him and be like, "Get the fuck out of here."
No.
Get- Don't forget, we still need the
We still need to
crystals we
find it,
came
yeah.
for, and he may be willing to pay us for the skull that he wants or the head, which maybe we got to unload
Our
the thing anyway,
bargaining
potentially.
tokens.
Yeah.
All
Yeah,
right, fine.
We may as well sell it to
Let's
him.
do that.
Yeah,
and also,
save
can I
the-
take,
save to
can I
get
take
the
a
fuck out of here
couple?
afterward.
I think a couple crate dragon teeth.
Yeah, give me a medicine check.
Yeah.
Rix.
And Todd, would I have enough
Ugh.
knowledge? Ugh.
I get two.
I have enough knowledge of like
Where are the
Durant
teeth
fire
again?
or just lightsaber crystals in general to get a ping on any that may be in the area with locate object.
So you get a little bit of a ping, but nothing, not enough to kind of help you out to like where you need to go. So Rix, you are
Alright,
doing
there
a
goes the
hack.
second level spell.
You are doing a hack job of getting these teeth out. You're getting chunks off and things like that. It takes you a while. You get like one tooth out that's worth a damn. Remy has a little bit better chance with that, and he gets a couple teeth out. As Teenan is walking away from you guys, he does, and this would have been before Dab come over, but he would have stopped next to you, Cade, and I'll give you your spell back. But he would have said, listen, if you want some Durin fire, all you need to do is go talk with the Jawas. The Jawas will have what you need. And then he like takes one look back again at the dead beast, and then hangs his head.
Todd,
Yeah.
Todd, this is where I'm really gonna get super negotiating. I'm gonna go up to him and I'm gonna say, there is one way you could salvage this and take some of this crate dragon. Are you interested in hearing it?
He's just very sulking and in a shitty mood, but he gives a slight nod in acknowledgement.
Sure, and then I'm gonna pull out 500 credits and I'm gonna say, we'll split the crate dragon with you, and I'll sweeten it with 500 credits. But you need to lead us to the location of 3 more of these beasts on Tatooine.
Oh my god.
Holy shit!
You want?
I'm a haggler, baby.
He says that
From the ship.
I have sought out this majestic beast for a very long time. It is not that simple. I am an excellent hunter. I am an excellent tracker, but this is the one that I was after. It would take months and months and months to try and find another, if it is even possible. They don't come out so easily.
Okay, 750 in credits, half this crate dragon now, and 1 more crate dragon within 30 days. Take it or leave it.
He just kind of ignores you, turns back to you, Cade, and just says, again, speak with the Jawas. They will have what you need. And then he turns and walks towards his sled.
Okay.
Climbs
How are we
on.
gonna? We can't move this crate dragon without that sled.
Yeah.
See if he wants to buy it or take
We're
a portion
gonna
of it.
ask him now how much he'll charge us to ferry the crate dragon back.
No, see if he wants to
Well,
buy the
yeah.
damn head that he wants.
Yeah, like honestly, what?
If he takes
what,
it back for us without charging us, he can have the head. We'll take everything else that we get.
That sounds
That's
good.
actually good. That's good.
Yeah, that is
See
good.
if
We
Yeah,
offer him that.
I run up to him and ask him that.
All right.
we just shat in this guy's cornflakes like supremely.
But now
And
we're
then we're
taking
like,
some chunks
Hey,
out.
wait.
Dab went totally rogue. He doesn't speak
Did
for us.
not think this through clearly.
So, Remy, give me a persuasion check at advantage.
I was poisoned. I'm not thinking clearly.
Nice. Alright, so you rush up and in your assumingly calm monk manner, just try and negotiate with Teenan and give your offer that obviously, you all would not be able to get this giant beast back yourselves. He's the one that came back prepared. And you make your offer of the head of the dragon in trade for transporting it back. And he thinks on it for a little bit. It looks like he might just still kind of tell you to piss off because he's very frustrated in the whole situation. But he comes around and he says, I think that's a fair proposition. I will gladly do that.
Well, then let's go.
Could I
We get these.
go investigate his little lair den thing it came out of to see if there's anything in there?
Yeah, so like
loot?
you can step in. It's like as you step in, you know, without any extra light, it looks like the darkness goes on quite a ways. It seems pretty substantial of a tunnel. I don't remember if you rolled on this. I'll say that Dab mentioned that you know, called out that these are burrowing beasts, that likely this tunnel goes deep underground, and there's not really
Okay. So I'm not gonna walk in and see like a
Dash.
cavern full of
nope,
crap.
nope, there's nothing initially
It's
at
not
sight.
it's not like a D&D dragon.
Yeah,
As great as that would be.
no. So Teenan pulls his sled over and begins to kind of bind the beast up, and he has a couple other like little hover attachments that he pulls off that he's able to kind of, you know, get underneath the dragon and get it hoisted up enough to, you know, it's still a slow drag, but is able to pull the beast back into town.
Yeehaw.
I go find some Jawas.
So
I
you
don't
guys,
have
so
some
we,
power.
what are you guys doing with your basically headless carcass of a
Hell yeah.
dragon?
We're gonna sell it.
Is there a market for the parts, like the dragon scales
Hide
and
stuff.
I'd imagine.
Crate dragon meat is exquisite and delicious.
Imagine its hide is worth something.
Yeah, its hide can make some armor. A lot of stuff.
Oh, that's true. I could make some stuff.
All right, our last hour, we're gonna craft crate dragon soup.
If you want to do this in the downtime, we can continue on to our Jawa and then take care of the dragon stuff.
Yeah,
during
I think
the,
I probably
Dragon
will.
souffle, delicious.
downtime weeks.
I thought that Tuscans were pretty big on them. I thought so. Anyway,
Raiders.
regardless,
Oh,
we'll,
I'm also going to ask Teenan if I can make use of some of his medical supplies to heal myself here.
yeah, absolutely. He definitely offers those up. So he has fine med packs that he's got 3 of those available that he can distribute.
Okay, what do those do?
I think fine are 4d4
That sounds right. Plus
plus
4.
4.
Alright, I'll use one of those.
I will also use one of those. Wow. Consistent.
Nice. And then Remy, looks like you might need one.
So, I have 2 med kits, but I don't see them anymore in the gear. Did they change it?
They might.
Yeah, kits
They're
are
called
trauma kits.
Yeah, they're called trauma
And that
kits
just
now.
stabilizes you. That's not going to help.
Okay, that's what I
Yeah.
wanted to make
Yeah.
sure of.
A trauma kit
yes,
just
I will
stabilizes you at 0, so.
Party.
Alright, so you guys haul that beast back in. Nope,
Nope,
not.
that's not what I wanted to do.
Jesus. 4D43.
Remy hits his final
my health
form.
go.
Remy just erupts an explosion of power. Damn.
I'll take that.
Hey, wow.
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 You're really going for that
Owen Wilson.
Owen Wilson. Yeah.
Wow.
I took some spice and it got me to 111.
We have to do that the entire next chapter.
No, that's not going to be allowed.
Wow.
Wow.
All right.
Banned instantly.
So you guys get this thing into town, and before heading off, as Teenan has his skull, his head wrapped up in tow, he says, you all are excellent hunting companions, great warriors. Do not let that get lost on this. I do apologize for taking advantage of you, but do definitely feel accomplished for taking down this beast. Additionally, he turns to you, Cade. Your crystals. He says there is a group of Jawas that you can often find outside of town here. Likely you'll be able to find them, and they'll have what you need. And he gives you... trying to find... I had a map myself somewhere I was going to look at. Oh, where are you at, Mas Espa? Oh, that's way up north. Okay. So he says, yeah, he says, you know, south, head south towards the Junlin Waste, but just outside the Mospik High Range. There tends to be Jawas that hang out there, and you'll be able to find them. You know, they of course will very likely want to trade for those crystals, but they will have them. And yeah, he climbs back into his hovercraft and heads back on his way. Cade, you do have that 1500 back. He gave that back.
Okay.
So if you would mark that off, put that back on, and he slowly speeds away in his craft with his prize.
Wow.
I'm gonna be real, my compatriots. I am not hot on Jawas here.
Yeah.
We I don't know if we told you, but we've just escaped from some. It wasn't good.
They are... I've never come into contact with them, at least not directly. They, scavengers mostly, right?
Yep. I found old HK here and a pile of junk. And, yeah, wasn't good on our Vala 7. All I'm saying is just watch out.
Dab looks at R2 and is like, no harm will come to you, buddy. I have plenty of Jawa friends on this planet.
Thank you, Dan.
Jawa's big into, wrestling.
Jawas seem like absolutely the type that would be all about that shit.
Yeah, Jawa League.
It's not
They really
lightweight.
do.
It's not featherweight. It's Jawa weight.
They totally come off
Oh,
as
the best wrestler was Dink Jawa. The small little clown.
dink 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 dink.
What did he?
What were they called on Spaceballs? Did they have a name?
Oh God. What were
I
they?
don't think so.
I don't know if they had a name, but
We've been combing the desert.
Yogurt.
just dink
We
dink.
ain't found
They're
shit.
just called dinks.
Yeah.
Anyway, all right. So yeah, you
What
guys
a
are
fucking
discussing.
movie.
Is it
Okay.
is it nighttime now? Should we take a little rest?
No, it is. It's, I would say, mid-evening. The suns are, by the time you guys are coming back, yeah, suns are beginning to set, whatever you want to call that. But yeah.
These
Can we
I
make
mean,
it
what
to
do
the
you know
Jawas
about
before
them?
nightfall?
Say that again, Rix.
I said, can we make it to the Jawas before nightfall, or how far out are they?
You could, and they'll probably be there past nightfall as well.
Okay.
But yeah.
R2, these Jawas, do they take credits, or do they purely operate with trade? Goods
Can
for
I make
goods.
a check for that, or like what assume you
I'll
can.
just
I guess I'll pose that question to Dab as well, because he apparently knows Jawas.
yeah. So R2 and HK, or one of you guys, give me an intelligence check, and then Dab, you can give me, or I guess a lore check actually, and then Dab, lore check at advantage for Dab.
Oh.
Nice.
Hot damn.
I think that fits very well with your experiences, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
R2. So, All right. So yeah, R2 through HK just relays that from their experience that yes, they are definitely all about trading. They don't really take credits. That's because they are scrappers and things like that.
Right.
Dab would confirm this as well. It says very likely we'll need to make a trade for what they have because they're definitely a type to kind of in and out. They they bring something in and then they try to trade it out up and out.
Mostly mechanical stuff. Would they be interested in bits of a crate dragon?
I would say so. R2's not really going to know that much, but
Right.
Dab,
Zuka!
Dab would have
egg.
a shaky confidence on that. Basically, it wouldn't hurt to ask.
I mean, whatever my share of the crate dragon is, I can use that
Yeah.
to trade. I don't. Who knows what their favorite parts are?
Wait, did we sell the crate dragon yet?
So,
Yeah.
yeah, like I guess
I
not
guess
yet.
chronologically.
Yeah, we can say that you have not yet. We'll because basically you guys are just come back and Tina had just left, so this conversation is happening, and then yeah.
So we should try to unload this thing first.
Yeah, I
we
guess
could use it as a bargaining token, however, as we were.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know how much of it they'll need
Or want.
or want, because I don't know what they use it for. They're making belts out of the leather, or they're eating the meat,
I'm just trading it up.
or just trade. God, fucking
Yep.
Jawas.
Yup. I don't know if you guys ever watched The Office and The Art of the Trade.
Oh God, yeah.
Where Dwight
Oh,
just
yeah.
tries to trade up for like the most expensive thing in
this
their
candle
little...
for these books, for this can of salsa, for these
Yeah.
beans.
That's Jawas. That's how Jawas operate.
Well, why don't we try to trade this crate dragon up for a space station? See what happens.
Oh, well, no. Couldn't
All
hurt.
right, are you guys heading to the
I
Jawas
mean-
then?
I also have a fair amount of credits. I could try to buy some piece of tech and
And
trade it.
then trade it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. The droids
Um,
would be willing to put whatever it takes.
Yeah,
You
I
guys do
mean,
what they want.
in that way we can
Yeah.
have the crate. We can have the crate dragon for whatever you guys want to use. I mean, to sell it or in its entirety, except for the fucking head.
Yeah.
I don't have a good grasp on what these things would be worth. The Durin fire crystals.
Give me a.
At least the Jawas. I don't know what they're doing with them.
Can I,
Okay.
can I help him with whatever role it is, since I'm from Tatooine and I know all this stuff?
Yeah, Deb, give me another lore
Probably.
check.
Probably grinding them up and snorting them.
Just a
Yeah.
straight lore check.
Cade,
I'm
I
getting
mean,
Force Towers.
me or
because of-
Cade?
Dab,
Cade was the
you.
one that asked. Okay.
Nailed it.
Yeehaw.
You know what? This is an important one. Can I re-roll that?
You can.
Oh damn. Oh my god.
That's what you get.
Little
Roll 20. Roll 20, you fickle bitch.
So, as Cade is, whether you're kind of like saying this out loud, that
Yeah,
you're not
just
sure
use
about
it.
it, but Dab kind of cuts in and says, I know that I believe the Jawas utilize them for something, but I'm not, he's not sure much beyond that.
Okay. Quilts. What? Well, what do Jawas want? I'm not gonna buy a droid to sell to them. I feel like that.
Yeah, you've got
might
two of
go-
them with you, right?
Not doing that.
I don't know.
Cade,
eaters and
Cade,
stuff.
listen to me, Cade. We can always do what we do best. Kill.
We don't we don't need to kill the Jawas. You have too much killing going on. There are other ways to solve things. And you know this because you regularly talk our way out of situations.
Dab knows that likely Teenan is has pointed you guys in the direction of a group of Jawas and one of their sandcrawler outfits, which can hold well over 100 Jawas at a time.
Oh God!
Sounds like a fair fight.
Honestly.
Terrifying. We're just
Hey,
getting swarmed.
If HK and I got out of it, I'm sure we can figure it out.
How much? Probably more than I have to
Why
buy.
don't we go into town, scour the shops for a little bit, and see if there's any cool pieces of technology that are unique that Jawas deal in that they may want that we can buy and take.
Yeah, that's a good plan. I think that's a good idea.
I'm gonna say the other option is some people go out there and start finding out what they need. And some people can stay in town and look for what we need to
An
trade.
emissary. That's a great idea.
Except they want
Send the
dragon
droids.
scales. We've got
Dude,
Send
Nope.
the droid.
The
I'd send the
droids
droid.
never came back.
the
Nope.
droids. I say like the droids and myself could hang back on comms and wait for what you find out.
That's a good idea, actually.
Should
We
it
can-
be me and Cade? We can do like a whole side, me and Cade just talking it out kind of chapter.
Oh Christ.
Alrighty, what are you
Let's
guys
go.
doing then?
I think Dab and I are gonna.
And Remy can head out too if he wants.
I think Remy would.
Yeah, Remy.
Probably just.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
All of the Force attuned people. Let's head out.
Okay, so Rix hangs out with the droids back in Mos Espa while Remy, Cade, and Dab, you guys get onto your swoop bikes and head off to this location to meet the Jawas. Were you taking anything with you?
No, I think we'll leave the crate dragon with Rix and the droids.
I mean, do you want to? If you want, you could take like a scale or something. As like, we have these or more of these.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's
Okay.
take a scale.
What kind
Alright.
of crap do we have on the
Picture
ship
of
still?
yourself holding up today's Hollow News.
I don't. Yeah, I don't think that we have anything.
Nah, nothing useful.
Cade, give
In the
me give me a medicine check.
Oh. All right.
All
Yeah, that's not bad.
Yeah, so you're able to get a scale or two off that and get it off well, so it's not all mangled and it looks presentable. So you guys get onto your swoop bikes and head out to the destination.
Oh my God.
And
They're
you
gonna want the
you
swoop
see
bikes.
the large sand crawler there on the horizon. It just grows for you in front of you as you get closer and closer. And you know, as the sun is beginning to set, they're setting up a camp. There's a couple fires going on, and there you can just see a few Jawas here and there that are just out and about doing things here and there. So you guys pull up. And it definitely draws attention to the Jawas, and you know, a couple of them are just kind of tink tink tink, you know, saying things, and you know, kind of acknowledge your presence as you approach.
Shit. Does anyone speak Jawa?
I have a personal translator which has Jawa in it, so any of us
Nice.
can communicate
So
with them.
Nice.
Jawas do understand Basic; they just cannot speak
Right.
it. But going the other way, yes.
For future reference, I have translation program.
The other
Oh,
thing,
nice.
though, Dab, Cade, or Remy, do you speak binary?
I do.
Okay.
So do I.
I do not.
So these Jawas would. It's kind of surprising that that's not one of their languages they already know. But yeah, these Jawas would know binary as well, and that would be a potential way to communicate. So
Beep, bop, boop, bop, beep.
so it's a good thing you left your droid behind. But you guys know how to speak it anyway. So anyway, yeah, you guys come up and they come out and
Right. Well, I mean, we don't have to speak binary, but they can speak it to us and we can understand it.
I have
Right.
I have the
Yeah.
translator.
Yeah.
It'll help us communicate both ways.
So yeah, I come out and you know, a couple of Jawas come forward and just say, "Muamalo, muamalo."
Good evening.
Ubanya, ubanya.
Sure. We're
Which means good
looking
day.
to possibly trade. You guys, we know that you like to acquire some technology. You guys looking for anything in particular? Or maybe you have need of some pieces of crate dragon?
So as you begin your spiel, you know, they kind of turn to each other and look like a little excited, and they start off with Ibana, Ibana, and then as you mention the dragon, Aiton says Nieta, Nieta.
I'm assuming that means no.
Correct. They first were saying yes and then no.
Okay.
And then so they look.
Honestly, okay, that was one of the best moments of that show. I just
Agreed.
cried for a solid minute.
I'm just hoping that Todd will throw something in there like that and just make us start fighting.
Yeah.
So they look at each other and you know, he kind of puts his hands out and he says "Bamlo, bamlo," which means bargain. You know, in it questioningly, he says.
0010111011101.
Okay, but real, what does that actually say?
Yo, want this dragon?
That's perfect. We're looking for some Durin fire crystals. Well, one.
You see, they just turn to each other, the two that are there, and kind of tilting their heads back and forth, making some curious sounds between themselves. Give me an insight check.
All right.
Anyone, Remy or Dab, you can as well if you want.
Please do better
Because they
than
have
I
they
did.
have those damn hoods on. You can't see them.
Yep.
All right. So Remy, you just pick up a little bit of just from the sound that they're making to each other. You pick up the sound of almost like confusion of like, that's what they want. You know, why are they asking for that? But they turn and they say,
These little bastards. They don't have any use for them. I don't know that. Kate doesn't know that.
they just turn and say, Mambe, Mambe, which means okay. And then again, he turns, opens his arms, and says, Bamlu, Bamlu.
Well, what are you looking for? Surely you got something you need.
Turns, they again turn to each other, and then they just start pointing and saying, Speeda, Speeda.
That's what I was afraid of. Todd, do I have any idea how much a speeder bike would cost?
Do you have, you don't have any like mechanics proficiency or anything like that, do you?
Oh God, no. No.
Yeah.
My intelligence is a -1.
Radio back to your friends in town.
Oh, that's a good point. Yeah.
That's valid.
Hey, there's good for people in school.
That's metagaming pigeon there.
I will.
But actually,
like-
and I don't even know if I would know. So that's not in the.
Yeah.
I went to look it up, but it's obviously not listed in the.
Is it not?
Well, it's not in the
player's
stat
handbook.
block. I'm trying to think of where else it would be.
Oh, it's in the player's handbook.
Is
I'm
it?
pretty sure.
equipment, maybe?
I'm scrolling through it. Yeah, it's in the equipment chapter. But I will like kind of step back from the job. I was just like, give him like a wait a second, and I'll step back and like, hey, Rix, R2, HK, you guys know how much a speeder bike costs? Jesus Christ, 6,000 credits.
About
300 miles an
56,000
hour.
credits.
What?
What the fuck?
Yeah,
They're
right.
fast.
Holy hell.
So
I'll put some money towards a new speeder for you.
Rick's Rick's would come back, and you know, 5 to 10,000 credits is where they could range, just depending.
I can buy another one probably. I mean, I have 8,000. It's fine. I will. I'll
Get back
say.
on the comms. Why are those greedy bastards want your bike?
Yeah, seems that way. I probably have enough for another one, but
God.
we'll just
Oh.
we'll see.
I'll chip in if you need it.
Thanks, R2. We'll see about it. And I'll kind of like, I'll kind of make a show of like looking at the speeder, looking back at the Jawas, looking at the speeder and looking back. And I'm like,
Wow.
all right, one speeder bike for 2 crystals.
They just go back and forth. He says, Nieta, Nieta. And then he points and says, Speeda, Speeda. And he starts pointing to, as he says it, Speeda, Speeda, Speeda. He points to each speeder, all 3.
You little shit stains. No. One for one. Right, Dab? That's what they're worth.
I mean, yeah, sure. With my Toydarian haggling, yeah, they're ripping you off.
Give me one of your charisma checks if you want to do persuasion or intimidation. Your choice.
Are you talking to me?
Yes, to you, Kane.
Okay,
Because
I will
you're counter-offing 1 for 1, right? To them.
Yeah, they're the same, but since I'm a nice guy, a Boy Scout, I will do persuasion. Come on, please. Please. Why didn't I take guidance? Oh, that's good.
Don't need it. All right. So you counter-offer this, and the Jawas converse a little bit with each other and turn and say, Mambe, Mambe, which is okay. And one of the one that was next to him, not really doing most of the talking, turns and goes towards the sand crawler, and eventually comes out, and a few other Jawas come with him. And the one Jawa hands something to the main Jawa that was speaking with you, and he walks forward. And as the transaction's going on, you see the other Jawas kind of walk over towards one of the speeder bikes, the swoop bikes, and just begin starting to take that in already. They're on top of that.
Hey, easy.
They just kind of, regardless if you guys are right on top of it, whatever. But then that Jawa hands over to you the thing, and
okay.
It is so there is essentially it looks like a pair of goggles that Jawa would wear.
Wait, what? It's their goggles?
Yes.
That's what they're using the crystals for?
You have they've given you basically a set of their protective lenses.
And is there a crystal in the lens? Like what am I missing here?
I think they're made out of the crystal.
Are they made out of the crystal?
Yes.
Is that gonna okay, with my knowledge of constructing lightsabers, is that gonna even work?
Yes, I'm gonna allow it either way, because it's funnier to give you Jawa goggles. So
what you're saying is we can trade one bike for one crystal, or kill a bunch of Jawas for a bunch of crystals.
Well, if
I feel like,
then,
do I get the idea I'm getting ripped off here?
Give me an insight
It's a
check.
Jawa. Of course you are. That's what Jawas do.
I mean, but I'm trying to roleplay it.
So,
based on rolls.
So as you get the goggles, like, you know, to an extent, your knowledge of these crystals, really any crystal that can, be used in a lightsaber is obviously very valuable. you pick up on that the Jawas think they're pulling one over on you, but it's only because they don't realize the value of what they have.
All right, all right.
Oh, so you swindled them.
On accident, in
Yeah.
classic Jedi fashion.
All
Wouldn't be
right.
allowed to do it on purpose.
Yeah.
So
right.
you get a set of these goggles that have two lenses that you feel will be good enough that you can reform into a crystal needed to power your other lightsaber. You do hand over one of your swoop bikes, so you now have two left. So someone's gonna have to ride behind and head back in to town.
I'm gonna catch a ride with my buddy Dab.
Nope.
Oh, Cade's gonna ride.
Yup.
with your dad.
In Forrest Gump style, I'm like, you can't sit here.
All right, so you guys make your way back into town.
Hold on 1 second.
Yep.
Hold on, Todd. I'm sorry to bother you. Being a Toydarian, I don't like to miss an opportunity to always
Yes.
check with vendor. Well, you may not know what I'm about to say. I like to check with every vendor for anything unique or powerful or out of the ordinary. AKA enhancements that these Jawas may luckily have on them. I know that it's usually a no, but it's always worth asking.
Yeah, so one of them takes you up towards the sandcrawler, and there is just wall to wall of junk. To the naked eye, it's you definitely question there is truly anything valuable here.
Okay, all right.
Anything specific you're looking for?
No, it's just you never miss an opportunity with a vendor to see if they have anything out of the ordinary.
Right. I only ask because if I know what it is, I might be able to find it in this mess.
I appreciate that, Kate, but no. While this Jawa's distracted, can I try and slip off his goggles from him?
Slip his.
Certainly, there has to be goggles sitting around, right?
Yeah,
Oh man.
that's really what I'm asking. Are there goggles lying around that I can?
There
just,
are not any
go for?
lying around. So,
Are there any on us?
I mean, they're all wearing them.
Okay, so in this room that one Jawa and me are in, can I stab him?
Oh, there's not one. There's Jawa everywhere.
You got me, Todd. You got me. Wow. All right, let's get out of here.
You.
All right, the
Murder
Jawa
hobo,
wave, and
son of a bitch.
you all hear Ubanya, Ubanya, as they say goodbye, good day to you, and you run away. And as they wheel or push the speeder up, it just as you guys are pulling away, you hear one last little expression, Utini, as you
There it is.
drive away. As Cade holds around Dab's waist tightly,
Oh man.
enjoying.
Don't make it weird.
Wow, Cade, what's going on back there, buddy? Is that your lightsaber?
It is my lightsaber. Keep
Good.
driving.
Let's keep it that way.
Don't flatter yourself, bud.
All right.
Yeah, I
so
just
you guys-
pictured that if he was gonna ride on the back of mine, I just wrap my tail around him for security.
So Rix and HK, got jumped by a bounty hunter, but I'd think that this story is going to be much more want to be on the DL than that one. So, so you guys meet back up. You head back, get into town. So at this point, in which we can do in downtime is assuming you're going to offload the dragon, correct?
Hmm?
Yeah.
All right. So, if nothing else, you guys can get back onto your ship and head out.
All right.
All right.
Should we get radio ahead to Popra? Let them know we have the item.
Yeah, if you want. So you guys get back to your ship. You're able to lug this giant beast aboard. Get that saddle up. Ship's all ready to go, looking clean. All its fluids topped off, and one of the droids does come by and says, your service is complete. There will be a 50 credit docking fee for your time here, and then we will gladly allow you to head on your way.
I'll
Kerchow.
Kerchow.
All right. So as you guys are heading into the main docking area, all of a sudden you hear this like almost squealing female voice. Dab, Powers, is that you?
Oh no.
Oh no.
And as you turn around and look, you see this female.
Please don't tell me you took out this page out of my history.
You see this female Toydarian fluttering there in this, light pastel green robe. She's got a hood up, and for a Toydarian, she's not too bad looking, but her expression is anything but. She looks quite perturbed, and says, "Dad Powers, I heard you were in town. What are you doing here?"
Hey, Tetra, good to see you, sweetheart.
Is it good to see me? You haven't seen me in so long. You just left.
Dab.
Let me explain. See, these guys here are my slavers. They took me. I am now their slave.
Right.
Nope. I am not.
Powers, who the hell are you talking to? Get back on that ship.
Oh, God.
Thank you, Rix. See, Tetra, this guy Rix, he's a real tough one. I got to go, sweetheart.
HK steps up and says, "Come back here, Dom."
Dom, powerless.
Dab, give me a deception check with advantage.
Oh man.
Oh my
Oh,
God.
please be the one where he does not roll a 20.
Yeah, please.
Please, not one.
Double that one.
Yeah.
Hey!
It's with advantage,
Yeah,
guys.
it is
I
advantage.
know. I'm just drawing it out. I really.
Oh,
She gave me sand crabs. I hope I don't fail.
So you see her kind of expression go from kind of anger and she's upset, and then it just shifts to like sorrow and sadness and worry, and she says, "Dab, is there anything I can do? Can I get you away from these men?" And she kind of turns to the rest of you. Is like, "Please, you must understand, Dab. He belongs here on Tatooine. We miss him. Everyone needs to see the cannonball."
Including
Well, he
little
can stay
Giuseppe.
for a price.
Got
The art of the
Peter
deal.
bikes lying around.
She just, you can tell that she's helpless at this point, and she just kind of starts sobbing, and she just says, Deb, I hope you'll come back someday. I will wait for you. I will always wait for you."
Who am I to stand in the way of true love? Powers, you better stay.
Oh, threw him under the bus so hard.
I'm like, I'll be back for you when I work off my servitude, Tetra. I promise. And I blow her like a kiss.
Oh Jesus!
She takes it very willingly, and she says, "I will always wait for you, Dab Powers. I will see you soon, my love." And she blows a return kiss to you.
Yeah, I'm out. Let's go, guys. Let's go.
Falls flat on the ground.
HK, get that slave back on the ship. We gotta go.
HK like mimes a shove at Dam, like
Rix's ability to jump into that role so quickly and so efficiently tells me that his past is something we need to look into.
Very questionable, yes. Alrighty.
Cade just kind of stands in the docking bay, in the landing bay, with just like a finger raised for a second, and then just turns around and walks into the ship.
So
I
you
got
guys,
nothing for this.
you guys get aboard now. You have your dragon aboard. So you're ready. Remy, give me a piloting check. Get you guys
come
up and
on.
out of here.
You got this,
It's,
man.
it's your role. That's what you picked.
You got this.
All right, not bad.
It's like
so
slightly above average.
yeah, you're able to get it up and going. Get you guys beginning to head off. Rix, you do receive a message that you see was waiting for you when you get back to the ship.
Oh, all right. So I'll go check my voicemail.
So please enter your passcode.
And then press pound.
So the message comes through, and there is you have received some updated information on one of your quarries, one of your bounties. So the Twi'lek that you've been hunting, Siku Rakus, she has been seen, information says that she's been heading to Ord Mantell, and they expect her to be arriving soon, and that you'd be able to find her there if you wanted to seek that out.
All right.
What is your guys' hyperdrive again? Was it a 2?
I can look.
It's on the sheet.
It's a 1.5.
Okay, cool. So it's about 36 hours from Tatooine to get to Ord Mantell to try and take over this. As far as your timeline to get back to Papra, you think you've got enough time to handle that if you want.
Okay. So I guess I'll tell HK, since he was there, and then the rest of the group that some of the bounties that we found on the Trandoshan data disk, I just got word that one of the targets is on Ord Mantell. We should have enough time to make it, and I can't remember what the amount was, but I'll tell them what the amount was as well.
Yeah, that I think hers was like 5,000.
I just pulled it up. It's 5,000.
Yeah.
So if you guys don't mind a quick detour, pick up a little extra cash, and this will also help me on my way and get into the guild, and potentially some more lucrative bounties for us as well.
I mean, we just died to a dragon for Kate. So.
Yeah, I mean,
I can't promise it'll be as interesting or fun as a Great Dragon, just a Twi'lek, but you never know.
I appreciate all of y'all doing that for me. I do appreciate that, and it is enough for me to go to participate in some maybe less than completely moral bounty hunting.
Oh ho ho!
All right, are you guys making the detour?
Yeah.
So
I'm in.
Okay. So operator, who is our operator? Is that you, Rix?
Yes, it is.
Operator, give me a intelligence check,
operative.
please.
Just a straight
Straight
intelligence.
intelligence check.
Oh, do we not even have a Navicomputer on this thing?
You should.
I
Definitely
think
should. If it doesn't,
that lets it. Oh, is he trying to calculate a course?
yeah, you have a +1, which I
And
think
it-
just
and I
gives
think it's
you a +1 to that.
I
your
think
roll.
Navicomputer allows it to be a technology check. I might be wrong about that.
I think you're right. So let me, because that's gonna help.
Well,
well,
Look,
potentially.
First,
that's fine, sir.
does that make a difference for you, Rix?
Yeah, I have a +5 to my technology.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, if a Navicomputer is present and they are proficient in technology, they can instead make a technology check.
Okay, so what's your bonus to that, Rix?
Technology is a 5, so,
So
I'd
you
be
add 3 more, so 10, so 11.
3 more +1, I guess, for the Navicomputer
Yeah,
itself.
so 11 total.
Yeah.
All right. All right. So as Remy lifts you guys up and you guys begin to head out on your way, Rix, you punching in coordinates to try and get you to... Alright, I was just on the damn page.
Ord Mantell?
Towards Ord Mantell. You know, you've got time ahead of you to get this figured out. It takes about 10 minutes for you to calculate what you need to, but you're able to do so and then plot your course towards Ord Mantell. So it's about 36 hours. You guys obviously pick up long rests amongst that. And just kind of lick some runes from the dragon and think about your fun adventure on Tatooine. Maybe gain a couple extra fun stories about Dab's time in the ring. And
I am immensely curious.
You know more about this chick that showed up.
Let's just let it go, guys. Never looking back.
I mean,
next we're going off to Cade's home world of Coruscant.
that's not where I'm from.
Wherever you're from.
That would be Corellia, and no one remembers me there.
We plot a hyper course for Corellia.
Literally, I don't even know who my parents are. Maybe Coruscant would have been
There's
a better
only
choice.
one way to find out.
That...
They were nobodies.
Oh, actually, it was Palpatine.
Cade Palpatine.
Oh,
Palpatine.
no.
There it is.
Well,
Let's go find
he's not even
Cade.
around yet, so Cade is Palpatine.
Yeah.
Spoiler
Yep.
alert.
Oh, oh my God.
Cade Carver is an
Wow.
anagram for the Senate.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that works. It's like in a different language, but I'm pretty sure it works. It's fine.
Yeah.
Alrighty, so I wanted to jump into this thing, but I think actually we'll save that. So you guys head off, get some rest, tinker around on the ship. Actually, this will be good. We'll have 36 hours of downtime that we can utilize. So more of just some RP you guys can do around the ship. I might roll up that campfire table, get some fun combos going.
Third channel.
But we want to sell the...
Yes, that will kind of
Great
happen.
Dragon as
Yep,
well.
yep, that'll happen for sure. RP wise though, yeah.
Sure.
And then get that taken care of. And so yeah, you guys are on your ship heading towards Ord Mantell to try and search out this bounty for Rix, and that is where we'll end tonight. And we'll pick back up with that, and then probably after that we'll head back to hand off your items to Popra. So. All right. Awesome session, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, good time.
Wow.
Yeah, that was
Wow,
fun.
indeed.
Could have not died. But
Remember too, Popper didn't actually pay for this lightsaber. We should tell him we have to buy it from us. He got his money back.
It's true. It's true.
Good game, guys.
But that means she's
Yep.
she's gonna be pretty frustrated, unless you guys will be doing that much better by giving it to her, because she obviously was frustrated. But or he, I kept seeing
Yeah.
she. Popper is definitely, it seems, a female name
Yeah.
to me. But
I mean, no more than Prello, Todd.
that is true. Yeah. So. But all right, guys, cool, good session. Yeah, we'll catch up in the next couple weeks in RP chat, sell that dragon, and then whatever else, and then we'll be back in 2 weeks to keep going, and then we'll probably definitely get back into Act 2 of Tempest Feud, the official act. So get back on the rails.
Yeah.
All right, sounds good.
On the next
Talk to you guys in
episode
chat.
of Tempest Feud.
All right, see you guys.
All right, bye.
Bye.
Bye.